Alright, so welcome back, everybody. This is game 2 of the Rage of Demons Out of the Abyss campaign. And when we left off, you guys were just about to make your escape from Velkynvelve. Now, I believe you
And
guys...
now our luck, all the attacks is gone.
Yes, but we've got the orc still, and it's the same concept. It's not that much smaller than the dragon.
Still smaller than me. No, I mean, still bigger than me.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
that's the kicker. It's just got to be big enough to block the view properly.
Right.
Because again, they're not looking for guards. They're looking for, us. Stretch.
I'm gonna carry stool on my back.
Not while we're escaping. You're not.
Well, after we kill the guards,
Yes.
he's like the new Groot.
Here's your main
Mascot.
squeeze.
Oh Lord. Your luck, you're gonna jump off into the water and frickin' squish him.
I'll have you know, I am an elf. We don't squish stools.
Mm-hmm. There's always that chance. You won't jump far enough, and the poor baby will be scraped off your back on the side of the wall.
Alright, so what's you guys' whole plan here?
Okay. Still trying to get my shit set up.
Well, it was gonna be what, 3 of us? The one in the front and the 2 dressed up as guards.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we charge in, and then we got the spellcaster spellcasting outside the door across the bridge. And then after that, grab some weapons from the armory and jump in the waterfall. We're still jumping in the waterfall, right?
We weren't going for the waterfall. We were going for the lake over by the edge, where the secondary lookout is.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna go to the armory and then, I guess, backtrack up those stairs then?
Be down those
It's
stairs,
down.
but yeah.
Oh, down, okay.
Yeah, because there were no webs there. And, shoot. Ray, how do I open that?
Go to images and maps. Should be shared on your thing. You'll want to look at the
Yeah,
Velkynvelve player map, yeah.
Yep, got it. Yeah, no, because there were no spider webs right there at the end, right next to the outlook, so that we weren't going to risk dealing with the large spiders. Whereas if we go over the waterfall edge, there's potential to hit the webbing, and
So
we're that
did-
much closer to the lift. If we're at the other end of the abyssing piece altogether, they have to walk that much farther after they get down the lift. That was, if I remember properly, our deal.
So did you all establish a solid plan for getting the guards inside the gates?
We did. We were gonna use stool to fake, like, that it made us sick. Like, we were all gonna just kind of lay in the corner and pretend to be dying while the thing ran around like a spaz.
Okay.
At least that was what I remember. Is that still right, boys?
Another
Yes. Yeah, stool's gonna jump around like it's 1999 while we're passed out.
Supposedly passed out.
quote unquote.
Alrighty.
So, who's going to be the initial people bursting into the guard tower keep thing?
It'll be the orc first, obviously, and then you'd have to choose between either you or the drow.
I'm fine going in.
Yeah, because we were going to use the NPC drow. I think we decided against me because I need to be farther back to be effective.
Yeah, you need to do the spell casting behind us. But I'll go. I'll just take the dagger, the makeshift dagger, and the shield, unless we could get another like short sword or dagger out of for my dual wielding.
Well, the drow guards are likely going to be armed, so
Mm-hmm.
Depending what they have. I mean, not everything I can dual wield.
yeah.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, say I'll go in the room if I got some sort of melee weapon. Otherwise, if we can find some range, I'd rather hang back as well. But
One of them has like a blowgun, you said, or something, or we've seen them use. So
Yeah,
maybe
the
one
guards
of us
likely
could
have
use
at least a
that.
blowgun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, once we ambush the guards, we'll see what kind of gear we have all together. Because I know we have the one club, makeshift club, and the one makeshift dagger right now.
actually, just thought of something, maybe a change on the plan. If we can get those in and get them captured and are unconscious, dead, whatever, and get their clothing, could one of y'all like say, hey, one of the other drow, like, hey, try to coax one or two of the others, like, hey, I need your help in here, and lure one or two of the others out of the guard room. So instead of attacking in the guard room, we can kind of lure more across.
I'm gonna say no on that one, just because we might get some people coming in, and then one or two will stay in the tower and
Yeah,
call
that's
for
the problem.
reinforcements.
Is they'll send one or two, and yeah, the other one will be watching at that point.
Man, you guys are good.
We had 3 whole weeks.
Right?
Oh, thanks for leaving me out of the plotting, guys.
Well, sounds like y'all are on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
I think we're just super excited to charge a guard tower.
You guys make me super excited to charge the guard tower. I am not charging the guard tower. I am a squishy. I'm gonna stand in the corner.
Shoot thunderbolts at it then.
Oh, spear.
I don't think I have access to that one yet.
Well, too bad you don't have a fireball. That small an area, the compression from it should help.
Not fireball. No, I have thunder wave, but not thunderbolt.
Too bad you don't have level 9 Pathfinder spells.
Yeah, right. That would be nice. It would. But no.
But yeah, I'm comfortable with all that. Let
Yeah,
the NPC meat shield go first. Sometimes the orc has to die. Okay, so what?
All right.
Or you could say that the Dragonborn can be, since he's an NPC now, he can be the cannon fodder.
Oh, are we making him an NPC now?
Yeah, we can.
I was gonna say, I
Okay.
didn't know that was a thing.
We're just gonna make him Hodor. He could carry stool.
I'm pretty sure Stool can walk.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why are we carrying it?
Well, he might
screws
have
faster
slow
than
movement
most of
speed.
us.
I don't know. He looked like he had slow movement.
He just wants to give
Speed,
special
like, in
treatment to
there.
Stool.
Yeah, it was like scurrying around in here like a little spastic footstool that it is.
Give stool some respect.
No, I don't respect any of you.
See, that's why I'm carrying stool, not you.
Stool's mine.
I wouldn't deign to carry any of you, so
You might be able to carry me. I'm a little scrawny elf.
I'm not going to carry any of you. I will leave you behind before I save you.
So, are you all going to still be hiding, like, right behind this wall right here? Right here, in order for the guards over here to not see you?
Thought this is
Well, I think we should have the majority of us there, and then the random non-fighting NPCs by the door, so they at least see somebody like passing out from the guard tower.
right.
Okay.
All right, who's gonna take the knife, and then who's gonna take the club for the initial guards coming in, though?
Again, I'm not much of a hands-on fighter.
So I can take one. I thought that either the orc or the dragonborn I'd given the club to.
I think you gave it to the Dragonborn, but that was when he was still active.
I'll do the dagger and shiv them here and there. Whoever else is taking whatever else. I mean, there's only the club left.
Yeah.
I'll use it if the NPCs aren't. I just want whoever's can do the most damage use it.
Right.
If I can get a sneak attack in, I can get some bonus there.
Right.
I think this would be a sneak attack situation.
Really depends on how quickly they realize what's going on.
Well, even then, as long as somebody's within 5 foot of them, I'll get sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
Oh, this is true, right? They did change the sneak attack rules up to make it very easy now. Do you need to use any particular weapon, or could you go either route for that sneak attack?
Yeah, I can punch them for a sneak attack. I mean, doesn't matter.
All right, so I'll take the dagger. We're giving whoever the best NPC is for the club, and I guess you'll punch him in the kidneys.
Kick him in the balls.
No, let's not.
There you go. Now you're thinking prison escape.
And are you guys giving the club to the Dragonborn or the Orc?
Now, if the orc's going to be the first one in, or whichever one's going to be the first dude to engage the others, should probably have it until we see what we get off the guards.
Okay,
Yeah,
so are you going to have the Orc in front of you when you rush the guard tower? Or are you guys going to want to NPC the Dragonborn?
Up to you guys. I don't particularly care either way.
Could you NPC the Dragonborn? Is that fine for the situation?
It's a great way to get rid of him. If he's not going to play anymore, he can be the fallen hero.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, that was the original plan, right? I think.
He wasn't gonna die, but yeah.
Well, I mean, he doesn't need to die. He could just kind of be an NPC for a minute.
I'm good with him dying. I'm good with him being.
I'm not going to feel bad if an NPC dies, though.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the
Except
Dragonborn and the
Stool.
orc go first.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Now keep in mind the guard tower is relatively small, so
Yeah, that was why we weren't gonna have
Originally,
more than a couple people.
only
running solo.
one person's going to be able to go in at a time.
That's why I was gonna stand just outside the cage, because the magic would work.
Hopefully, we get a reach weapon out of this guard jumping thing.
Alright, well, like I said, I have... Again, you know, you guys really aren't aware of this game. I guess we kind of had to make that... We weren't as careful with the out-of-character talk as we should have been, so...
We could have all the out of character knowledge in the world just as long as it doesn't metagame
Right.
in.
It was more that she was not particularly willing to share that information with you guys, but...
Well, I think we managed to get it out of her that she could be fine from across the bridge.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know what school she studied at or what exact magic she has. Just that she could do something from across that bridge, and that's fine in our book.
Yeah.
And if we didn't know, we will here in a few minutes.
We're gonna learn today.
Gonna learn today.
Yeah. Because I do have magic missiles, so I could hit all 3 of them. Not for very much, though. That's the downside of this level.
I think they'd probably pump all 3 of those into the elite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that
I could
taking
also take
the more room we can make inside. So like,
yeah. Did we have imagery of the inside of that guard tower?
We had our little spiders go look.
Because I do have instead Thunder Wave. It'll push them back. It's a 10-foot push if they fail a save.
Doesn't that also have like everything in like 100 yards or something hears it?
No, not to my knowledge.
I know there was one of those thunder spells that like everything. It also had a very audible effect.
Thunderous Force. Each creature in a 15-foot cube must make a Constitution save. On the failed save, takes 2d8 thunder and is pushed 10 feet away. On a successful save, it takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect automatically push 10 feet away. Oh, yeah, okay, no. Yeah, it does. And it's a thunderous boom. Farther down in the description, yeah. I mean, that could be a last-ditch effort to get them back the fuck off if they won't. You know, but... So, I mean, if nothing else, I could take a chance of shoving one of them off the ledge as they're coming after us. Because those 3 are still going to be the closest. You know, if they don't manage to sound the alarm. Which is why, again, we were going for the other edge. So that they have to go down the lift on the far end to come after us. Shoot. Besides pumping all 3 of the magics into the elite.
I say pump the magic missiles into one of the non-elites.
What is it from there to the tower?
Let's see.
I was, placing here, so that way I was hidden from the other range.
About 15 feet.
15 feet? Okay, yeah, no, I can pretty much hit.
Well, if you're going to get to them, it's probably about 20. Oops.
Huh?
If you're going to get to them, it's about 20 feet.
Yeah, no, I should still be good.
Okay.
It's 120 on the magic missile. The only thing that wouldn't really reach would be my burning hand. That's a 15-foot cone, but again, that can be if they're coming after us. Got 60 on the other 100. Yeah, it looks like I can reach pretty much everything I've got except for the one. And like I said, that one I can always have if they're coming after us. Because I still say that's a valid option. You guys totally shot me down on taking out the bridge, but Worst case, that's a thing we can do.
Well, like you said, you got burning hands.
Yeah, well, that's the only one that won't reach. I have
Well, I
an
mean,
acid
it'll
splash.
reach reach the bridge.
Yeah, and if they're coming across the bridge, it'll reach. I'm just trying to think what kind of damage I can do at the distance to help you guys out in taking them out so we can raid the place. I can slow down the elite as well. I do have a frost ray. So I mean I should be able to hold the elite at bay at least. Or at least keep his attention on me while I smack him around until you guys can. Just don't let him charge past you and come at me.
See, you gotta think. This space right here is only a big enough space for one person to fit. So if one person is standing right here, fending off guards,
put the dragonborn up front.
You're not gonna be able to shoot by them without hitting them.
Yeah.
That'd be a 3/4 cover with a -5.
If nothing else, I can catch the elite taken off down. That there's too much going on. That'd be the only other thing that I can see going wrong with this. Is if he sends the 2 underlings to deal with us and he takes off down the side bridge.
Or vice versa.
Well, yeah, he's in charge. They're gonna stay. He's gonna go. That's.
Yeah, we should definitely
like,
try to.
How that's gonna work.
Definitely try to pick off any that are trying to run.
Yeah, and that's the only other thing I can see is him trying to run. If I can still hit him. Let's see. To the beginning of that bridge, Ray, what's the distance?
Oh, magic missile, you can hit like the other end of the cavern.
Oh yeah, no. I'm talking my Ray of Frost because I can slow him down.
How many spaces? They're 5 per block.
Make a ranged spell on a hit. It's 1d6 cold. Speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn. So yeah, I can hit him. If he takes off down the bridge, I can at least slow him down temporarily. And I mean, at that point, you guys could shoulder past and, go after him if you wanted to. I mean, it's only a round of slowing him down, but, My concern is if he gets even that far out, I don't have anything to hold him in place.
Any way that the Dragonborn can grapple and push one of them back. So it looks like 4 slots.
People. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 people in the room, and then somebody in the doorway. Is that like?
Yeah, like if. Hold on, let me add the Dragonborn back to the map here. So, like, if the Dragonborn came in and, say, rushed this guy, he could push him back to here, and he could move to here, and then you could have one more actually in the doorway.
Yeah, one more in the doorway.
Yeah, and then at that point, that's like the max you could have.
Yeah, but it's better than one guy at the doorway.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on what kind of room is very tall, right, Ray?
Let's see if they have a measurement on here.
I mean, you could always go over that other guard and, faceplant tackle the elite if he tries to run for it.
Or maybe gives the drow number 2, try to shoulder him up into that corner and try to get to block the door.
Yeah, could we do that, potentially? Like, instead of going straight back with that one, like, go diagonally? Does that make sense?
Like with this one?
So the second drow number 2, goes diagonally backwards instead
like down to here?
Other way.
In between the other...
Oh, like this?
That
up yeah, like that.
Yeah, you could
Just,
do that.
Shove him up and then tackle the elite to keep him from fleeing. Because then those 2 would be between the doorway, so that the other two couldn't make a run for it.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. And keep in mind, guys, we do still need to be aware that there are big spiders in that web. And I don't know if they can make us, like a yelling call for help to alert the spiders.
Let's see.
If big spiders show up, I'm taking a beeline towards that.
You're just going for the edge.
That's it.
Grabbing stool and running.
Pretty much.
Screw
Don't leave
the
stool behind.
weaponry.
We're
just
getting
gonna
out
run
of
for
here,
it.
Stool. We're getting out of here, man.
Screw the weaponry. We're just gonna run for it if the big spiders show up.
That's where I'm at. Big spiders show up. That's about it. We're done. Just jump in the lake.
This is why we were trying to mind control the big spiders, because it was like, we don't want to play with those.
You're not invited to this party.
At all. At all. Not invited. But I mean, I don't know if that's an option. We just need to be aware that that is a potential, that they'll start scurrying. Would you not show us that they're down there? Thank you so much.
These spiders?
Lyco. No, Lyco, no. No, we don't want those spiders. Take them away.
Nope, too bad. They're down there.
Ugh. See, this is what I get for trying to, make sure we have all of our bases covered. He ends up giving us things to cringe at.
Hey, I'm just trying to make sure, I paint the whole picture.
Thanks for reminding me.
Flammable, right?
They are there, by the way. We have all the tokens set up.
Yep.
Spider webbing is flammable,
Just in case you forgot. There's
They
the
are.
bridge, I'll just set those on fire and be like, nope, done.
But I mean, the spiders, they can't jump up and attack you. They're only going to attack something that falls into their web unless they're told to attack, obviously. So.
Yeah.
Right, but someone
yelling, hey,
I've got good dexterity. I'll just run over down the stairs.
Yeah.
He's all, you know what? On second thought, fuck stool.
Yeah, I'm done. Goodbye.
It was a pleasure serving with you, sir.
We went over this Lyco. My character is completely valid of just going, screw all of you, and going for it on her own.
He trips and falls down the stairs into the web.
Okay, so you guys want to then just attempt to go for the elite to keep him from fleeing? And we'll deal with the two smaller ones once we've got him well in hand? Is that how we want to play this? Because we'll have, if we do shoulder the second one up diagonal, we do have them pinned up against the room. And their choice is either jump for it or take us on.
I'm not sure they could freely jump out of that room like that. Let me look up the
Hit
images.
the web. Yeah, I'm sure they could.
Oh no, yeah.
I was about to say, yeah, they ought to be able to hit the route.
Well, in the side view, are those big cutout walls, or are they just see through?
No, you're just seeing through into the...
Oh, so there's really just the only way is through the bridge.
Yeah, there's two
jump
doors.
out.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
jump out
there
the
is
doors.
there is no jump out. How are they seeing us?
Through the door facing your gate.
It's like an
So they're
archway.
only through the door. Okay. That makes sense. Well then, yeah, they can't really jump for it. But
Charge them, push them against the wall. Push them against the wall and beat them.
that's really much our issue is just keeping him from running for it. So as long as we pin him, they shouldn't have any way to escape. So
Dragonborn can do some grappling though, right? Because I'm pretty sure this all falls under grappling.
I believe so. Let's see.
It's just like strength versus either strength or dex.
But quit closing the damn thing. There it is. What did you say that it fell under?
Crap.
Grapple, and that's just, I guess, a strength check, as far as I could tell in 5e.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's an athletics check.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Sorry.
Athletics. I mean, yeah, he could. He has the ability to do it, yeah.
Is he confident in his abilities? Better question.
Well, with his character, yeah, he'd probably be confident, but whether he can or not, yeah.
I mean, all he has to do is tell me he's confident.
Worst case, he's just gotta fall on the guy and we'll go over him. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, he's Dragonborn, he's pretty heavy.
Like, if he can pin down the one drow, as long as we can get to the elite, just fall on him. Like, don't even have to do anything, just fall on him.
So who's first off, I need to know who's getting which weapons again. I forgot.
Feyor is going with the dagger,
Uh-huh.
flint and stone dagger. I pulled it out the party inventory already.
Okay. And then who's getting the club?
We were giving that to the Dragonborn, right?
I believe so.
Or is that someone else?
And he
Yeah,
can't,
Dragonborn.
he can't have it in plain view on the way up. That's not gonna work.
Okay. Then,
No. On the way up, we're going to do something different. We'll have more equipment then.
No.
I was figuring. Well, I was figuring when we go on the way up, the Dragonborn, of course, wouldn't have any armor or weapons, but I would have like one of the spears in hand next to him, and all he has to do is reach and grab it. I don't know.
He also has a breath weapon that should cover that entire room.
Well, for the two guards, are we giving the Dragonborn the club?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's what we need to know. Because until the way up, we got to figure out what the two drow are giving us.
Yeah.
So we got a knife with Feyor, and the club with the Dragonborn in the cage.
Everyone else, just try your best.
Hold on.
Yeah, unarmed strike does 1 point of damage plus strength. I've got 11 strength, so it's all going to be sneak attack damage.
Which should be.
I do have a shocking grasp. I could go for the other guy.
I think where the cage is an anti-magic field.
So I'm literally good for nothing except kicking the dude.
Moral support.
Yeah. Well,
Didn't we have half an arrow? Yeah, but we're not shooting it; we're stabbing with it.
And I thought we legitimately broke it, because didn't it get stuck?
Yeah, and then the orc pulled it out. And
Okay,
I know the half
actually
got
get it
broken,
out of the-
but I think they're still got a point. I just didn't know if that would be like an improvised, maybe a D3 or something.
Yeah, you could do that. I'm trying to find the specs for the club, but not having any luck.
Club should just be a D6. Of course, if it's small and improvised, you may go D4.
And we'd have more luck maybe giving that to the other drow if he'd be likely to attack. because my strength is pretty much got off. And I doubt the Zen fish dude is willing to smack anybody.
I'm just gonna tell all the NPCs,
There we go. Got
try
it.
to throw some punches.
Yeah, club's D4.
Yeah. All right. So whenever y'all are ready.
Okay. So, you guys, where do we want everybody? At the ready, you can't be prone.
I don't think my character is in that room right now.
No, he's not.
My bad.
We can still be prone. It just takes half movement to stand up.
But why when there's that hidden wall right there, you know?
Well, we gotta lure them in like real well behind the wall.
Yeah, that's true. Like, his icon's not there.
I'm working on it.
There.
I've already escaped with Soul.
Nope, because I'm still looking at still, so you're out of luck there.
It's an illusion.
It's a hologram.
The hologram. Right. Well, where do you guys want to be then? You guys are going to be the main attack force, so you need to decide where you're going to be. The rest of us just kind of need to get the hell out of the way once you start.
Well, ideally, we gotta lure them into that back corner out of view.
Yeah.
Because if they start seeing us stabbing people across the way, they're going to get pretty upset about it.
Can you give us a point of view for them directly, please?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, 1 second.
So that we know exactly where we have to work within.
Whee! So that's where the guards can see. So they can see all the way till about right here. Then it kind of gets a little too dark and too far away for them to see exactly what's going on.
Okay, so we do have quite a bit of space to work within.
Well, I guess it wouldn't be too dark because they have dark vision, but...
Yeah.
Still should only be 60 feet, right?
No, dark vision's 120.
Ooh, nasty.
60 for normal people, 120 for subterranean races.
Right.
So I guess they would see... Can't see the damn number, hold on.
40.
So yeah,
But
I
is
mean,
this cave like straight, flat, floored, or does it dip down?
no, it's straight flat. So they could see all the way back to the back, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got the angle from the doorway wherever they're standing.
Yeah, that's what he's basically saying is straight back from there in about half a square each of those squares.
Right. So if you guys came over
as long
here,
as we keep it down, yeah. So like right about in this back corner. Is that about right, Ray? About the highest we could go?
Yeah, you'd be good.
So as long as nobody comes across that, they won't see us fighting. Why do I have a thingy? Oh, there we go. Okay. So do we want me to just act as a barrier, or do we want one of the NPCs to act as a barrier beyond where we gotta keep them from?
I could have the crazy guy or whatever sitting up there, and maybe a couple of others.
Because if nothing else, they can kind of trip them or shove them back the other way,
Yeah. And fight. Put them towards the door.
Well, again, we don't want them too close. Because we do want to,
About like that, kind of covering.
yeah.
Because even though this guy's in the line of sight, still he's not really doing anything.
Which one? Oh, the weird dwarf dude.
Boopido, yeah.
Mr. I'm an elven prince under a curse.
Mm-hmm.
Plot twist, he is.
You're gonna feel bad when it turns out he is.
Right.
No, I'm not, because he's an elf. I don't care. Elven royalty means jack shit to me. I will smack him just as readily.
Your drow's racism astounds me. That'd be like
He's a
me
drow.
being
No,
like,
It
you know what?
seems
You're
perfectly
human. I don't like you.
appropriate for a drow.
Then it'll be a new plot twist. She finds out she's actually a surface elf too.
Ugh. Ugh.
Like Dave Chappelle's blind racist.
Yeah.
Not. I am quite sure of my pedigree, thank you.
She's
Plot
a half
twist.
breed.
Plot
I am
twist.
not.
You're insane, just like Boopadoo. We're
Right.
all insane.
I'm definitely
She's a-
crazy, but that's another issue altogether. When do I get my rock, Ray?
Not yet.
Yeah,
I was gonna come up with something fucked up, like this whole time you've been keystering it just because you didn't want it to go anywhere.
That would be she would try, but I don't think that would be appropriate.
It's all on the inhale.
AFK sec.
prison rules.
But she'd be more likely to try that with the other thing instead of the rock, just because that's not, and that wouldn't fit. So we're not gonna go there.
All right, so
Okay, so you guys are gonna be back along that wall. Stool gets to run around like a crazy fuzz.
just leave.
Is that where we're
everybody
gonna
kinda
put
there.
our other warrior? Just against that corner like that, or do we want to put him down by you guys just in case he decides to be actually helpful?
Actually help.
Hence with his prior communicative
Well,
skill.
I'm back.
Whatever he feels like doing.
He's expressed the desire to get out, but he still does the weird pensive thing, so I don't know. I can't guarantee that he's not gonna just gotta sit there and stare.
It's just gonna snap.
That is also an option. Yeah, you guys.
Turns
might
out he does have level 9 Pathfinder spells.
Hey, Feyor, you might want to scooch to the other side, just on the off chance. The dude was in here for, supposedly murdering shit.
But
Hey,
he
I've got the
doesn't-
knife.
He doesn't know if he did or not. Well, he doesn't
That's why
think
I
he
said
did.
supposedly. But if he does decide to go nutsoid, you probably don't want to be too close.
Right.
I still have the knife. I'm not afraid of anything right now.
Yeah, and when he decides to jump on your back while you're trying to deal with the guard.
Turns out he
Think
knows
this through.
every single martial art out there.
Yeah, drow, honey. They're scary. Just scooch.
We good. I got him. I want to be the guy close to him. I
I'm
got
good.
the knife. If he wants to freak out, stabby stabby.
Stabby, stabby, right to the liver with a twist.
Yeah, she is not gonna appreciate you for that. She's got no respect for you. She's only respect for Faye.
Well, if you were to jump in too, I still got the knife.
Oh no, she's totally gonna let you do it.
You guys are gonna end up turning against each other. It's gonna be so amazing.
This
is gonna turn into North Carolina up in this prison cell.
She's more than happy to leave them behind, but she's not allowed to turn on them. That's a little bit excessive, unfortunately. And
All
I
right,
say
so
it with the utmost regret.
is everybody ready?
I think
I'm
that's
good.
right.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Do we want to put the orc a little farther down so he's not as close to the line of sight? Scooch him back against the wall.
Here, he can spoon with Jim Jar.
I was about to say, do we want to put the crazy friggin' dwarf farther up so that he's not in the middle of it screaming, I bet I can stab this guy in the foot for 5 gold?
No, I think this is a good idea.
Yeah, the minute he starts yelling, I'm going to kick him in the head, though.
So these two guards come across the bridge, Oops, that is not the bridge.
No,
Um,
no, it's not. There we go.
They come across the bridge as they're coming. Which one are you? It's either Topsy or Turvy. We'll say it's Topsy. Kind of whispers to everybody loudly, you know, they're coming, they're coming.
Actually, we have that mental thing going on.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
right. I totally forgot about that.
Does he say that, or do you say that?
Yeah, does the dwarf say that out loud? Oh yeah, hey, by the way.
So, yeah, I guess you guys would already know that they're coming.
When does
Well,
that
we
shit
would know, yeah,
fade?
because all they have to do is think it, huh?
Right.
And we got little spiders helping us too.
And I'm
Yep.
still thinking spiders. God, when does this shit go away?
The spiders sense my sincerest gratitude.
All right, and so the first guard comes, unlocks the door. I'm assuming by now you guys are all laying on the
Yeah, we've
ground,
all
acting like
laid
imbeciles.
out and
Yeah, we're all prone, looking
looking sick
dead-ish,
and deathly.
looking
So-
high off shroom
I'm sure
stools.
the friggin' dwarf is hamming it up.
So the first one walks in. He sees the first three over here laying on the ground. Topsy's kind of a little over exaggerating a little bit. He's like,
Hamming it up.
and then Bupido, he's snoring for some reason, and
Fish
So-
snoring. That's something interesting.
that guard's like, what the hell? Kind of summons the other guard in there. So the other guard comes in, kind of closes the gate behind him, and they start walking around. They see a stool over here, running around in circles, just spastically. He'll stop momentarily to kind of bounce up and down, and then he'll run in circles some more. And they just kind of, you know, what happened here? And then they come over here. Oops, that is the wrong token. They come over here, and they're looking at everybody, wondering, God damn, I suck with this. I have a mouse for a reason. I should use it. There we go. All right, so then they come over here. They're wondering what the hell is going on.
Okay.
They're kicking, you know, this guy's kicking the orc in the head.
Oh,
Hey,
that's-
wake up. This guy's kicking the dragonborn in the nuts. Hey. Not hard, just, you know, kind of love tap
Just
with the
enough
boot.
to-
Gentle
Yeah.
caress.
Yeah. The dragonborn sack.
I at this point imagine they're both wondering, can we just grab them and throw them down, you know, to you guys if they're getting kicked? They're not appreciating this. And with that mental thing going on, we are clearly feeling that.
Right.
So,
I wonder what
Do
it
we
would
wanna
feel
let
like to
them
have a
move a little
scaly ball
farther?
sack.
probably like what I threw at you the other night, Ray.
I bet it's a lot of help in Rochambeau.
My
You
nuts have
assume-
scale mail.
You assume it's scale mail and not just, you know, soft, squishy underbelly scales.
I would hope not. But
Yeah.
being balls, it probably would be the soft, squishy
Soft,
ones.
squishy underscale bellies, yes.
Imagining
so-
Dragonborn are kind of like reptiles. I imagine they have like the retractable penis too.
Oh yeah, I never
It's
thought about
we're
that.
just going into
We
too
are
much
not
genital
going into heavy
details.
teen conversations here.
We're not
let's
going to need to know this in the future. Just saying.
Yeah, yeah.
This
Right.
is what your
Because the
This is what your
Dragonborn
stream
can't
will be
roll to
known as.
seduce things, so we're good with that.
Y'all want to watch that one guy's D&D campaign? They talk about Dragonborn nutsacks all the time.
It's
right,
like
if we're gonna
currency
be
for
known
them.
for,
Right.
Let's not make that our staple, shall we? So he should be clear enough of that line of sight that the other guards can't see him.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So if they grab him and like throw him into the middle there where you guys are on the other side, that way they're flanked and
Okay, so you want him to
anchored
kind of...
on.
Or are they going to move through the middle of us, Annie? Checking the others?
That's what I was wondering. Is do we want to try to grab them and
Well,
yank
no,
them farther, or
they
do
were
we
like
wanna
right
see-
here, but I mean,
Okay.
if you want, it could be an easy action to just grab
Yank them.
and throw them, kind of, well, not throw them, but swing them over here,
Yeah, yank and roll.
right? So now they're kind of in the middle of everybody.
So yeah, now they've been surprised, yanked and rolled. Kind of tripped over the guys as they stumbled into the center there, and now they're completely out of view, and you guys all have potential to wail on them.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna jump up and start stabbing.
Okay, well, so did you need to roll for any of that?
Hold
Like,
on, I gotta fix this
This
dungeon or the
whole
combat tracker here.
I guess we all should roll initiative.
One second. Delete. Put them back later. Oops.
oops.
Select.
He escaped.
Right.
He's
He
trying to get
teleported.
help.
Oh shit. Whoosh.
I think I'm gonna have to redo the whole drow thing. God damn it. Take you out of the way. Drow. Guard. Damn it. Where'd the combat tracker go? There it is. There we go. And there we go. Alright. Okay. Oh, I still gotta add the Dragonborn in here. Pew. Okay. Now we should be good. Alright, so, I don't know, if we surprised them, would we roll initiative?
It would depend if they're surprised or not.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, they would
would both
definitely...
of them be surprised? Just one of them? I mean,
Well, I mean, if the orc and the dragonborn grabbed them at the same time, kind of threw them in, they'd definitely be surprised because,
Okay.
they were kicking nutsacks earlier.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sweet. At least I got that fumble out of the way on initiative.
Right.
Not that I can do anything with my initiative other than
Feyor, are you gonna roll initiative?
Sorry.
Nice.
All the time. I've never rolled good initiative on this program.
All right, like I said, I'm gonna start We'll actually go with Feor. We'll start with Feor.
If rounds matter, we're on round 3 already.
I'm not counting the rounds. Not for this one.
I'm gonna stab at Drowguard 1. That's
Hit.
that's it. So it'll say hit for now. I just never seen like an actual confirmed hit thing right there. Okay. From like my other games playing.
Yeah. All right.
Nifty.
Damn,
Lyco knows
you
what he's
did.
doing with setups.
You did pretty good damage to him. You stabbed him. He fell to his knees. He's hurting.
About as good as it gets with the flint shard.
And then go ahead and down at the bottom where it says next actor, go ahead and click that.
Oh, where's that at?
On the combat tracker, if you pull the combat tracker up,
Bottom left, little dragon head with the down arrow.
yeah, that.
Where is it?
Bottom left.
You have your combat tracker open?
No, where do I open that at?
The top right of the screen, there's 2 swords crossing. Click on that. A little button.
Brings up an extra
At the
window.
top.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, I guess I'll jump up and punch.
Are you going to punch the one that's still standing or the one that just got shanked?
I'll do the one that just got hit because he looks like he got jacked up. So
Yeah.
dang it, where's my roll? I don't have an unarmed attack set up, so hang on.
I think it's 1d4 bludgeoning.
I don't hit him.
You missed?
Unless that can count as a finesse attack, and I still probably missed. Yeah, I would have rolled an 8 with my +3.
Oh, okay. Alright. So we'll go to the Dragonborn next.
He's probably not going to take on the one that's on the ground.
Go ahead and
Just
click
from what we
the
knew of
next
his
actor.
personality.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. Just want to get everybody in the habit of doing that, just so that way we know for sure your turn is over. So what was I gonna do? I was gonna hit him with his club. Yeah, buddy.
Like, just from personality, do you think he'd go after the one on the ground, or would he go after the still healthy?
So I'm going to target this guy. Shit, I forgot how to target. How do you target again?
Control click. Control or shift.
Nope. Control is not wanting to work. Or shift. Ah, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah, it is.
Which one
Oh, it's control, but you gotta click the actual, like,
was it?
the other
Wait.
token.
Which button was it?
It's control click.
Control click. Okay.
Oh. And he is.
Great.
It
Okay,
happens.
so who's next?
And the Drow Guard got knocked down. He's not doing too hot, so we're gonna go to Drow 2. Who's actually just gonna kinda almost like a counterattack come at Torin. That's a hit. Boom! Stabs Torin right in the ribs. Looks like it hurt pretty bad, but Torin's still standing. And Kezgul, I'm going to save you some time right now. This room, I don't know if we've figured this out or not yet, but this room you can't cast spells because there's a magical ward on it. So if there's anything else you want to try to do, that's up to you.
See, I don't.
Their AC is better than 10, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I forgot to add my proficiency.
Oh, no.
Okay, so that drow is dead.
Let's see. Yes, that drow is definitely dead.
Dead and dying.
This is dying. He's dead.
He gone.
Okay, I'll try again.
There we go.
Great.
Better than nothing.
Yes, still good.
Punch him in the nose. You know, it bleeds. It hurts. He kind of staggers back a little bit.
Is the dragonborn still capable of attack?
Once, there we go.
Pain hurts, but yeah.
I just make sure I couldn't do anything. Yep.
Man. God, you suck, Dragonborn. Jeez.
What about the orc?
Ooh. And this is a guard
Good thing you still got
attacking
the orc.
at Torin.
Because we may not have a dragonborn to be meat shield.
Uh-oh. My thing froze. Hold on. I think somebody just private messaged me on Discord, so it made everything freeze.
Like, cry not to kill his character.
Come on.
There we go.
Boom. By 3. Alright, so the spear
We
kind of
don't have a dragonborn.
spear comes up, hits him in the neck, you know, blood just gushes everywhere, pulls the spear back out, and Torin just collapses on the ground. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to put the damn orc in there. Oh well,
What?
all he can do is punch anyway.
Oh, the orc.
Yeah.
Can he reach?
Yeah, he can reach.
Guess it. Arm himself and come in.
Well, all the orc's going to be able to do is punch just as much as Fayin.
Right. And I can do. I'm just keeping a watchful eye. Sure nobody's screaming for assistance just yet.
And
There we go.
Damn,
Yay.
you did work with that flint shot, son. Whew. And kind of like the old school prison, kind of the old school prison style shank just walks up and The guard just
It
crumbles
really
over.
was. It really was.
Guard just crumbles over and dies. And
I would
blood
feel,
everywhere.
a little bit more respect for him, but I was the one that gave him that shard, so he wouldn't have even been able to do it without me.
Oh, dear God.
And Fagor appreciates your internalized thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've noticed my HP is significantly higher. Is everyone level 3?
I'm level 2.
I believe I'm 2
You're
as well.
you're the highest level, bud.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I'm not cheating here.
So you're
No.
going to power level the rest of us.
Yeah, basically wanted you to be kind of like the tank to kind of make sure everybody else gets through here.
No problem. I'll tank all day. All right, we gotta act quick here. So, what do we find on these guards? What armor? Who can use the armor? What weapons? Shields, daggers, potions, even.
What do they get?
All right, so basically the armor, for sake of how things are running right now, the armor is just for physical appearance. It's not going to give you any bonuses or anything because you're already taking bonuses from the armor that you don't have. Let's see.
And we can unequip those.
It's aesthetic. We're not worrying about it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So I'll put on one of the armors and look like a guard, and just down to the weapons then.
All right, so they did. Let me pull up the party sheet here. You're dead. Well, dying. You're probably going to end up dead. Items. Here we go.
Ask the other drow to be assisting. Is he cooperating at this point, or is he still staring off the face?
Do what? I can't hear you.
We were going to ask the other drow to be the other guard. Is he cooperating, or is he just staring off into space again? Because we do have another elf that could pull it off well enough, probably.
You could ask him.
That we were. Like, that was the plan. Was to have him put on the other armor. So that we did have one that actually looked
yeah, that's right.
like a
I
drow.
know
Because
what
I
you're talking
can't do it. And I'm bad, so...
Yeah. He's still coherent, so he puts on one of the garbs as well. Sorry, I'm trying to add items to the party sheet here. There we go. Shit. What was the other one? Oh, yeah. All right, so one of them had one of them dropped a short sword and one of them dropped a spear.
A short sword?
Mm-hmm. One's a short sword and one dropped a spear.
That's it. One short sword, one spear.
Yeah.
For weapons, yeah.
Gemstones.
Oh, and then one of them had the blow gun thing. I don't even know if that's in my items. Let me see.
Fucking Karari darts.
Oh,
Yeah,
blow
if those
gun.
are like, if those are like, paralysis darts, that's pretty good.
Do any of us have any proficiency with that?
I haven't the slightest clue.
It's a martial, so I'm not going to have proficiency with it.
Because God forbid one of you crits and inhales it.
Or hits our friends.
Yeah. Shut up. I'm not giving you ideas. Like, oh, shush.
Let's see. Items.
Now, Stabby McStabberson over there could take the dart out and actually, like, hand-to-hand it rather than blow dart it.
Okay, so if you guys pull up the party sheet, you will
I've
see
got it.
all the stuff that's in your inventory, your party inventory.
What's the penalty for using a non-proficient weapon? Is it -2 or -5, or just disadvantage, or what?
It's just disadvantage.
Just take it out and stab him with it. Don't actually try to blow it. There's no reason to when we're gonna get in close combat anyway.
What is the what's the blowgun supposed to? Is that an exotic weapon?
Yeah.
It's just a martial.
Yes, yeah, it's just a
Is-
martial ranged.
I could use a martial range weapon. I'm sure. I'm a ranger.
Oh yeah.
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 So they're gonna.
All right. You. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll take the blowgun. If it has ammunition
Yeah, underneath
and
it's
the
blowgun
knife.
needle.
Yeah. I'll take a short sword.
I can hand the orc a spear
He's got
when we
can't
get up to there.
can't. Yeah. Okay, I was about to say.
Well, I'll be behind him and I'll be holding a spear,
Yeah.
like kind of next to him, just leading him like a guard, and then he could feel free to just take it in hand once we're up there.
Who's gonna get the club we had?
So, Fan, you wanted the short sword?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. And then Feyor.
Club is
Weapon.
that?
D4.
Yeah, but is it like one of the
Can he dual wield it
offhand?
with the
Yeah, is it a
blowgun?
dual? Well, not with the blowgun. Is it just like with the knife and the club? Would I be able to do 2-weapon fighting without any of the penalties? Or because I have to use like light weapons. Is it a light weapon?
The club, yeah, it's a small one.
Yeah, I'll take the club and the knife, and I could do 2-weapon fighting. Unless the rogue does 2-weapon fighting, he could feel free to do that.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. And you want to give the spear to the
The
drow?
orc upon arrival. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to give it to the orc?
Once we're up there, he could take it from me, and then I'll equip the whatever needs to get equipped. Probably blowgun at first.
Okay, so with the dragonborn down, you guys are going to have the orc in the front?
Correct.
Okay. Alright. We'll give the spear. Oh, I can't really equip one to him, so I'll just take it out of here.
Are we not gonna trust the other drow with the weapon? Then I'm assuming, because you guys are having, and I'm the racist one.
Well, he can take the club then. I'll just do the one flint shard. I don't know how dedicated he is. He didn't jump into the original combat.
That's the thing is he's not. Like I said, it's a 50-50 shot with that guy from my interactions.
He just wants to get out with doing little as possible. He's
Yeah.
a really confused
Yeah,
individual.
I'll take the club and the knife, and he could just stand behind us, I guess.
Okay.
Looking like a drow.
All right, and if you look in y'all's inventory, I added everything that you guys need.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
Just keep track of your blow dart needles, because you only have 3.
Yeah, I got the ammo up there with the ticks and everything ready.
Okay. All right, and then let me re-add this encounter.
I say you want to add the orc in.
Yeah, I'll add
Place
it.
of-
1 second.
Now, are we gonna recover equipment, or we just delete all this crap off our sheet?
Hold on a second, guys.
No, you're going to recover the equipment once you get in the guard tower. Basically, the equipment that you would have found in there is basically the equipment that you guys already purchased for your characters, already put on your characters.
Keep it simple, stupid. I got it.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like that just took way too much time to worry about that.
Yeah, I can imagine all our stuff would be in the armory of our prison.
Why is that?
That would make sense, considering,
like
they're just going to toss stuff in the armory for storage. Like, there's
Hey.
not a huge...
Yeah, we don't have any like magic weapons or anything. Just
And it's always smart to keep an armory right, like within 30 feet of where the prisoners are kept.
Well,
Yes, definitely.
you need to be able to get the weapons and kick the crap out of them. Plus, Drow underestimate the other races altogether. So,
Alrighty. Get out of my way.
but there was also that huge ass chest in that room, so that's probably where our shit is.
Yep. Alright, let's see. So put you right there. Put you right there. I'll fix these here in a second. Alrighty. So, how did we have this? You right there. I think that's how it was.
Okay, so we're gonna explain to the orc that that's what we're aiming for,
Oh, I gotta put him on the thing. Hold on.
so that he knows that he needs to shove the motherfucker out of the way. Preferably with the spear in his throat. That would be nice.
Bitch.
Need to get rid of the dragonborn out of the tracker too.
Oh, yep.
We did that combat wrong, didn't we? Wouldn't we have had advantage on all our rolls from the flanking?
I thought that.
Actually,
I thought flanking
I
wasn't
would
in
have.
5e. Do they do flanking in 5e?
Yeah, it should
It's
be
an
an
option.
advantage.
Oh yeah,
Is
that's
it?
right. That's right. I'm thinking of. Never mind.
Wait, is that like something or not? I don't know. Like I haven't played since like the playtest of 5e. I know that was a big thing in it.
It should, but I know as a rogue, I definitely should have had the advantage on it, and I forgot to do that.
Oops. Trying to restart. Alright. Okay. Oh, shit, I forgot to add him to the tracker.
When you get a second, can you set it to where we can load the player's handbook from the library, please?
Yeah, it should be in there.
It's got the customization pack, but I can't load up the actual deluxe player's handbook. It doesn't have the little green check mark.
You could check it yourself, can't you?
No, there's an icon. Is the GM you have to drag up? You either drag the X or the green check mark.
Yeah, I don't have the deluxe handbook. I just have basic rules, PHB customization pack, and the DD5e SRD data.
Okay, I guess it's showing because I guess I've got it or something. It's showing
Yeah.
in the list.
There we go. I lost you guys there for a minute.
Alright, hold on. I'm trying to find the...
Didn't miss anything. Setting up for the next encounter.
Yeah. So which one of you is going after the elite if he manages to get that drow out of the way?
Well, I'm gonna let loose the blowgun after the orc charges in, and then once he clears a little room, I can step in.
Okay, so you're gonna wait back with me until he gets space.
No, I'm gonna be right behind the orc.
I thought they only took. Wait,
1 second, I
didn't they
gotta go
only
to the
take
bathroom.
one prisoner at a time?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be one of the guards, and then
okay,
the
so
other drow is behind me,
Okay, so
just kind
Fayen
of standing there
is waiting.
doing nothing. Yeah, Fayen should be back there with you guys, and he's gonna have the short sword.
Or should I go up and you stay back since you've got the ranged weapon?
That's why I was like, okay.
Yeah, you could do that. We could do that. Do you 2-weapon fight?
No, I don't have any skill in it.
Okay.
But you're probably faster than he is.
Well, I mean, maybe a little more dexterity overall, but sneak attack up there with the short sword, that sounds pretty good. And then cover him from range. Orc swings around the spear. I think we could do it.
And then if you run
And
out
then you got
of
magic,
if you run out of bow darts, you can always join in once one of the other ones is
Yeah, if
prone enough to step on, or
once we hit round 4, at least one of them should be dead, and I could get in there.
right. Okay, so
Did I add him? What the hell? Oh, that's why. There we go. Oh, make it visible. There we go. Okay.
That is not a thing we are seeing. Joy. Okay, so why is he labeled as an enemy? Oh no, it's just an enemy.
What are you talking?
I'm just looking at the thing.
Hear you talking shit over there.
I am talking so much shit.
Oh, and on these completely an optional rule, if a GM wants to use it or not, as a rogue, I don't have. I only do mistake attack on a advantage roll, or if there is a friendly within 5 foot, not both.
Okay, well, the last combat there was definitely more than one friendly within 5 feet.
Right. So I can use my sneak attack, but it doesn't necessarily mean it should have had advantage, because I say that's an
Right.
optional rule. And I was just looking through a couple posts, and some said, hey, it shouldn't be an issue, until it's like, okay, pretty much every combat you're going to have advantage on every roll for at least the rogues and some other people. So they're like, yeah, we didn't do that. They turned it off. But again, that's up to the GM.
House rules.
Yeah, you're going to find, since I'm still, I mean, because I technically have never played 5e before. This is my first time DMing it, so you'll find as I learn, I'm going to bend rules so much. Just at least
That's
in the
fine.
beginning.
Yeah, 5e is a little different. Even when I was playtesting it, it just moves differently than any of the threes.
Yeah.
I'm liking it so far. It seems very smooth and fast.
No, yeah, that was the biggest thing, is the combats go by a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Instead of like 30 rounds of
Unlike Pathfinder.
16 people.
Alright, so I guess everybody just go ahead and roll initiative. Oh wait, we haven't even gotten up there yet. Huh, go ahead and roll.
And for this one, are you going to roll yes or no on advantage?
Do what? Sorry, you cut out there. What'd you say about the advantage?
I say, what's your ruling on it? Is there going to be advantage on flanking or no? Because it is optional.
As
Yes. Yes, there would be. I was just thinking about something. I was thinking of the flat-footed, how flat-footed is not in 5e. I'm still trying to learn the differences between Pathfinder and D&D 5e, so...
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, it pretty much cuts out anything that's your pluses and minuses are almost all gone except for cover. And then everything else is either an advantage or a disadvantage. And if it doesn't matter if you have 4 advantages and 1 disadvantage, they all cancel out.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's roll. Oops. Oh, damn it.
You got lucky, Faye, and you just barely cleared the elite.
Well, I haven't rolled for him yet.
Oh.
There we go.
Thanks.
Dude.
All right.
We still
Man,
have one
that's
above him.
fast.
That's all that matters. So long as he can't run for it.
There we go. Damn it, that's not what I wanted. There we go. All right. Well, how is that going to work? Because you guys need to have. I guess that wouldn't be part of combat. Him rushing in there and throwing old boy up against the wall.
Right, that would initiate combat.
Right.
Yeah, that would be the start. I guess that would be the surprise round, or however
Yeah.
5e does it.
All right. So let's get this all set up here. So we got Ront. Then who's after Ront? Is it you, Feor?
Thayen, I think, is going to take my place, and I'm going to be
He's
hang
gonna
back,
wait.
Oh, okay.
come out and start
Stabbing.
shooting darts, and then stab. Let me look up the range on the blowgun.
And then,
25, 100. Yeah, I'm good.
And then who's after Feyen? Oh, the drow.
The random drow that
Yeah.
doesn't do anything.
Yeah. He still has a chance to like take some swipes, but
We didn't even arm him.
he can still
Such
hit
little
it.
faith.
Like, yeah, he's gonna die. Okay.
Better not die. I will be unhappy.
Meat shield.
I will blame all of you.
All right. So you said that the grapple was strength check.
No, it's a skill. It is athletics versus
Oh, yeah,
whatever's higher for them, acrobatics and athletics. So it's athletics versus acrobatics or athletics. Drow probably acrobatics.
Their choice, whichever's higher.
Well, as an NPC, he doesn't really have athletics.
It'll default to strength or dex.
Yeah, I'll just do strength.
Well,
Dex it is.
if only we had complicated CMB separate stats and crap.
Oops, I didn't mean to do a save. Oh well, same shit. Alright, so 16. He said it was save versus.
Opposing checks.
Yeah, opposing skill checks.
Okay, so it'd just be against his strength then.
Or dex, whichever is higher.
So this will be Drow 2. Do. Oh. There we go. It's against his dex. Oh! Damn it. Pull up his thing here. There we go. There you go. That's better.
Just a little.
Alright, so the orc, you guys come up the bridge. They kind of see you guys come out in the traditional garb, at least Drow 1 does, so he's not too alarmed. You guys have Ront in front of you, and then Ront comes through here and grabs this guy and just kind of pushes him back and ends up, come on, right there.
Yeah, he can move half his movement speed. Push him, I mean, up to half his movement speed, and he has to follow him, like, go with him.
Oh, okay, so it'll be like,
So,
Yeah.
well, no, he'd be in that square you just had him at. You got it fine.
okay.
You just couldn't push him from where he was and not move forward with him.
Right.
Yeah, he couldn't still be in the doorway.
Okay. And then I'm assuming you're following behind.
Yep.
Alright.
And
We'll put you a little
seeing him charge, I've stepped up to where the gate is.
bit. There we go.
I'll be with her as well. I'll come out.
Okay, you guys can move your tokens to wherever you need to.
I'm not gonna go all the way up because there's a guard shack right there, hun.
Which one? The down the stairs?
Yeah.
Oh, we already established they have no line of sight.
Oh, did we? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Fortunately.
Well, I'll switch you then because you're gonna need to run for the gate.
Sure.
So I'll be on the other side. Scooch up. Yeah. So actually, that would give us line of sight right there down the arrow. So yeah.
But you
So I
want to
can-
make sure you've got line of sight down the other bridge if there's a runner.
From where I am.
We could go up
Yeah.
there in front of the bridge. Because I do want to run up and fill the gap once I'm out of.
Just here to cast around everybody. So
Yeah, as long as you're out of the anti-magic field, you're fine.
yeah. Which I'm assuming that ends at the gate, Lyco.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm reading. Okay, so just for sake of kind of what we're doing, I'm gonna skip these two and go straight to Fayin.
Okie doke. Well, it was supposed to be advantage too, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. So go ahead and redo it.
Thank God.
Why would it be advantage?
Because he's flanked.
Right.
Well, he's not flanked, is he?
He's got somebody within 5 foot of him.
Yeah,
The
he's
orc
got-
standing right
yeah.
there.
Yeah, but is that flanking? I thought that was
Well,
directly
it's
behind him.
considered the advantage with the new rules.
With his
Like,
Oh,
it
is it?
doesn't exist.
with
Yeah.
his dungeon
Okay,
delver, he can. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Still new to me, this whole.
Weirdness.
I feel you. Oh Jesus!
Nice shot.
What the hell?
Doubles all dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, even sneak attack dice, right? They get the crit advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's a die, it does not double any modifiers like pluses, but if there's a die thrown, they all get doubled.
He did.
Decapitated, really.
Yeah, dude. This guy like stabbed him so many times so fast that his head just fell off.
Yeah, he turned to look to see the other get shoved back and then caught a short across the throat.
Yoink.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you had the short sword. So it was just like a shling.
One of those awkward femoral artery squirts.
That would be the other reason I'm staying back. Ick.
All right, and then go ahead and hit that next. There you go. And let's see, drop 2. 1 second. Stun. Oops. What are the rules on stunned? Because if he were to knock him back, what would it take to stun him?
Look under the conditions
You would have had to have hit that wall pretty hard.
or effects. I think you'd be under incapacitate.
That's what I'm trying to find is the damn
No, there's a
condition.
stunned.
Oh, I forgot you can just click on it. Middle. No? What the fuck?
Do you know where the effects, the plus or the beside the plus minus button, the little person walking?
Yeah, I get to that, but when I click on it, it doesn't. It just puts it in the thing. It doesn't. Give me
You
the-
drag that and drop it on there. Like put it in the. You can drop it in the custom field if it's not doing it, but you should be able to drag and drop the stunned and drop it on top of. Yeah. And he's invisible too.
He's not.
Definitely not invisible. Hold on. I don't know why that's on there. There we go.
I'm gonna just say the stun's probably pretty generous. Getting to push them at all was, worth a round.
Yeah. But what I'm wondering is,
I mean, the save is wasn't that high.
Now, if you wanted to do maybe like a Constitution save for him or something.
Hang on,
Save
I'll
his
tell you.
head from cracking against the wall.
So I'm trying to figure out is what are the rules for stunned? Like,
I'm pulling up my PDF. Hang on.
I could just stop being lazy and go grab my PHB, but
Yeah, I wish they had a better like SRD website for it.
I have condition cards for this, but I forgot where to find them.
They would
What's
be
it
in the
called?
library.
Stunned?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know where the hell my... Oh, they're here. Sweet.
Just hit all the
A
buttons.
stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, and can't speak, and can speak only falteringly. What the fuck
Falteringly.
word is that?
Altering.
Oh, falter.
Ouch! Hey,
Oh,
what did I
yeah.
do?
The creature automatically fails strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Yeah, I found the condition cards.
Yeah, I noticed.
An incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. Yeah, like I said, pretty generous to give him a stun on that.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't
And to
hit that
push.
hard.
Well, I mean, because if he's getting pushed so much so that he's being knocked back into a wall, I feel like he wouldn't be able to attack. I mean,
If it's a story.
Well, he just was pushed 5 foot back,
yeah, I
and
guess. Okay. We'll
I
take
would
it
maybe
off.
say he'd have to make a struggle check to get out.
I
of the
could,
push, you know.
yeah, I'd say he'd have to do a grapple breaking move. Like he would still be grappled, I guess.
Yeah, like he grabbed him and shoved him up against the
So that'd be
wall.
what
That grip before he could fight back.
dexterity check.
Yeah, dexterity versus strength.
Yeah.
Whatever's higher, his strength or dexterity versus
Orcs.
the orcs.
Okay.
It's just another round of
Checks.
skill
damn it.
versus skill.
Wrong
Let's
button.
check.
Opposing.
So
Yeah, he's
that
good.
versus strength. Where the hell is Grant? Grant. There he is. So yeah, Ron's strength's at 16. So do I do?
Yeah, good luck with the squirming.
Do I just roll under his strength, or do I just compare the dudes?
It's opposing the highest
Yeah,
one.
it's an opposing check.
Okay.
Squirmy drow does nothing.
Yeah.
Where did you get those cards?
My brother made him.
Nice.
I can send them to you whenever you want.
Oh, yeah, that's neat.
So Orc is holding Squirmy drow up against the wall,
Pretty much.
and he can't do jack.
So
Seems that way.
Do you want to scooch him up against the other space now that he's opened that up?
we'll just put him right there.
That'll work.
And Kesko, it's you.
Okay. I am not going to cast that since I can't see the elite dude. And that was kind of my entire purposing here. I don't want to waste it on the squirmy drow that I can see pinned up against the wall because he's not clearly a threat right now. Is there the option to hold?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna hold my spells then
Yeah.
until I can see with a clear line of sight the elite to cast on him.
Of course, once the end of the round's over, you'll have to use it or lose it. Not that you lose the spell, but
Yeah,
action.
yeah,
Oh, shit.
of course. But if I don't see him, there's no sense in me having an action anyway because, again, I'm not going to waste it on the squirmy drow that I see.
second. Oh, oh, not that one. Pew. Oh, that's wrong. There we go. I promise I'm doing something. 1 second.
You just kind of trust it.
Okay. Whose turn was it?
So
Oh,
again, is he
Keskill just went.
coherent enough to go in and do anything to help?
So,
He
there we
wants to get
go.
out of here. He's going to be helping.
Don't tell
Trying-
me what to do.
Not you.
How do you go back a person in the combat tracker?
Just drag the marker up to wherever you want it. The actor marker.
Oh, shit.
It's hard to see on this. It's that
All
little,
right.
yeah.
Cool. So, Sareth just kind of looks to the side. I don't know why.
You may
Oh.
want to change him to neutral or something.
Oh, is he an enemy? Oh, shit, he is. There we go.
So was Ron.
Oh, yeah. I never freaking pay attention to that. I know I should.
That's why I was talking to myself earlier. I was like, I don't see this enemy. Who is this? Oh, wait, never mind. That's the thing. Okay.
All right, so Sareth kind of looks to the side, kind of raises up a hand at the bridge there. And
Which bridge?
The bridge that he's standing on.
not the bridge that he's standing on, but the bridge kind of across the, oh, well, I guess he can't see that from there, can he? Well, yeah, he can see the far side of it. And maybe. Nope, that wasn't it.
My respect of this has gone down just slightly.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to do this manually. Let's see. So the range on this is.
Range is 60 feet. Well, it's nice that the NPC listens to me.
We'll have him back up a little bit. .20 feet, sweet. Where? Oh, nope. I lied. I need to learn how to read. Next.
Why wouldn't that work?
Because it doesn't do damage.
This does.
What are you talking about? You don't even know what I was doing.
Because it's... So
You're cutting out, I can't hear you.
on the thing it says you cast Fairy Fire.
Yeah, but Fairy Fire doesn't do damage.
It's got a damage increase when you reach 5th, 11th, and 17th level, so it must.
Nope. Just says outlined in light. Says up to a minute. Each object in a 20-foot cube is outlined in blue, green, or violet light, your choice. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is outlined in light. And
Yeah, it looks like it just grants advantage.
Wonder why mine says.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
says the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible. So, my bad. Sorry for wasting everybody's time. Alright,
No, sorry, I had a phone call, so hope nothing important happened.
No,
No.
No.
I literally just wasted time. Alright, so
So he
Right.
doesn't do it. But he's nuts enough that he thinks that it did something.
yeah, he went to cast something and then was like, "What was I doing?" And then just put his arm
Oh, I
back down.
thought he was betraying us because I saw the fairy fire. I'm like, so he's gonna glow that bridge up to draw attention. He's like, that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
No, I thought it did damage,
He
but
was
then I
trying to
read it and I
damage
was
it.
like, "Oh no."
He was actually listening to my suggestions on burning shit down. Drow think alike.
So yeah, Ront. And what weapon did we give Ront? The spear?
We passed him the spear.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we're gonna go ahead and give him the... Let's see, which one does he have? Drow 2? Yeah. So he's gonna take Drow 2. And he's going to basically try to take the spear and, shove it through his head.
Sounds like a decent plan.
And that didn't happen.
Damn
Oh,
thick-headed.
Damn it, I didn't do it right. Son of a bitch. Let's try this again. Did that work? Yes, okay. Now let's attack. Nope, still missed. And he stabs it into the wall next to him for some reason. Alright, Feyor, it's you.
Alright, I should have sight one drow too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that blue.
At least you. Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to move up the bridge then,
Alrighty.
if that's fine.
You can move through an occupied friendly space if you want to move in.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna take another pot shot.
Okay. Just be careful because Fan is right in your line of sight, so there is a chance that...
Well, I know I was looking at the
Faye
ranged
needs to go
combat
after-
rules, and there's nothing about firing ranged weapons into a melee combat like
friendly
in
stuff.
Pathfinder.
Oh.
There will be you get either half or 3/4 cover depending. I think characters provide, if they're medium is half and large is 3/4, and then it would be either the -2 or the -5, which you see down like at the bottom. That's what those are for, is cover.
Yeah, it said it might be affected by cover,
But it doesn't matter.
but it says there seems to be no difference. Like they don't get cover.
Bayan's got to move anyway. He's going to move into engage.
Yeah,
So
not a big deal.
he's not going to be there anyway.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to sit here and take the pot shot and hope there's no cover rules applied.
Alright, so right now it's the Drow Elite Warrior. And let's make this interesting.
That's not.
Oops. I totally fucked that up.
Anytime the DM says that, that's not a good thing.
And he pulls out his short sword. And he what is this? Oh. He hits once and misses the second time. Hits Ront. Let's see how Ront's doing here. Scroll way back down. So Ront's looking a little worse for wear. He's definitely hurting, definitely bloody, but he's still a doing.
Yay for orcs.
All right. Let's see here what Feyor put in the chat here. You can hit somebody with a range with no penalty. If your weapon has a second range number, you can attack during the first.
I can't hear you.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
He's reading what you put.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just reading. Okay.
He's muttering.
My bad. Van, it's you.
Step in and try to whack him.
Oh wow, I forgot to change that.
Did that put him down?
Says wounded.
Hold on.
I saw wounded. I'm like, wow, he's barely scratched, dude. He's still got green numbers after 13 points of damage. And all of a sudden it says dying. I'm like, wait, did it kill him?
No, I didn't. I had to change. I forgot to change his hit points when I put him into the tracker, because originally he had a lot of hit points. So, but now I've got it. He's good. So, you hit him. You definitely did some damage to him. What were you attacking him with? Was with the
Short sword.
short sword. So, he's got a good slice going down in his torso. Definitely did a good number on his midsection there. Drow 2 this time. Let's see. So
I can't imagine he wouldn't have dropped him when he got smacked in the head by the other drow.
do what?
Because he got hit by the elite, he probably would have dropped the other drow. Especially with how hard he got hit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So he's not stunned anymore. He's not needing to do any sort of checks. He can attack
Right.
straight out.
And he's going to use his short sword.
And take offense to the spear that almost went through his head.
And yeah, oh yeah. And he misses. Neither of them can fight.
No, the orc can just dodge. Same deal, I'm just gonna hold my attacks until I can get a good line of
Okay.
because again, I just watched him, bare range miss the orc. I'm not concerned.
Yeah. Oh, that's me. Yeah, he's not doing nothing. And then Ront is going to try yet again. Stab this fool. And yet again, he fails.
Drow are squirmy.
Alright, Feyor, it's you.
So I could shoot at Drow 2 with no penalty.
Correct.
Alright, so I'll just do that with the blowgun.
Alright. Nice.
I think it says I could move and draw my weapons
Mm-hmm.
still. So I'm going to. Do I have room to get in there
Yeah.
in the melee range.
Now, blowgun have a flat damage.
No, but when I walk in there, I'll drop the blowgun and draw my two, my club and my flint dagger.
No, I was just looking at your. Is that what it didn't show like a roll? Did it not get any pluses to it?
Oh no, it's like 1 damage plus my dex, I'm guessing, and
Mhm.
yeah, it's just 5 flat.
Yeah.
I was hoping it might be some of those paralysis starts, but
Nope.
Freaking bullshit.
either way, I'm in there. I got the almighty shiv. All right, that's it for me.
Your turn, Michael.
Yeah, no. I'm just trying to decide if I want to attack Runt or if I want to go for Mr.
The one who
Short
just
Sword
laid
over
into
here.
you.
Yeah, I think that's what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
High-low dice roll. It's all I do.
Oops.
Drow says, this one
Can't
just
attack
laid
both of
into
them.
me, that therefore much more threat than the one that missed my compatriot with the spear.
I don't know. He's still an orc.
An orc that can't aim.
And out of curiosity, what do you have advantage on the attack?
Do what?
And he had advantage on that attack?
5 foot
Yeah, he's got
friendly target.
No, he doesn't have a friend within 5 foot of me, does he? Wait, yeah, because I'm just not on that square completely.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a friend. It's
Yeah.
a friendly in 5 foot of the target, not of yourself.
Right.
But yeah, I'm just not completely centered there.
Alright. Oh. I'm all waiting for it to show me. It already popped up there. Hopefully. Oops.
Yeah, I'm dead.
God damn.
Technically, you are dying. Damn, that did a lot of damage. Wait,
It's
why
that
is
poison.
that?
It's 3d6 on top of it.
Mm-hmm. Drows don't play around with
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit.
Is there no save for that poison?
Let me see.
Just add a potion to the junk that they've stolen, and
Right.
I'm sure I would have had at least a few of them. I gotta check my inventory, but I think I did.
Oh, damn it. My bad, I'll change that.
Instant.
Right.
Yeah, because I know some of them, if they have a save, it will do an auto save, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to or not.
I think the poison would just be damage on hit.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't have a save for that.
It's an infective type.
But I'm trying to...
It's a hell of a poison, though.
Yeah, it
Drow
is.
have nasty poisons. Like, that's what they specialize in. This is why it's a bad idea.
Won't even let me change that. Like, that's just like the way it is.
Oh no, that's fine. I was just making. I didn't know if there was supposed to be save in Fantasy Ground and wasn't doing it properly or not.
No, it doesn't have a save on that one. Alright. Time for you to...
Now I gotta make a save.
Yep. Well, I'd hope
Is-
not to
hang on.
kill one of the actual characters in the first game, so hopefully this works out.
Nope, one death check. I got 2 more at least.
Nah. You got a chance. Drow 2 is going after Ront again. Who the hell is bleeping in Discord? I don't know. Anywho. Roll for attack. And he automatically misses, swings back, and accidentally hits himself with the sword. Hold on.
He's got no room to maneuver.
Yeah, so instead of, hitting his enemy, he's just going to smack himself.
Yeah, pretty much. And we're going to see how much that does here. So, hits himself, does quite a bit of damage, staggers back, just bleeding everywhere profusely.
Nipped an artery.
Pretty much.
So, yeah, once again, I'm not really too concerned with smacking that one in the face with magic. I'm gonna just wait until I can hit the one that's being destructive.
Alright. He's not going to do anything. Actually, nope. Now it's Ron. Ron's actually laughing at him because he smacked himself in the face like a dipshit. And let me make sure Ron's actually got him targeted.
Like he's got any room to laugh. I mean,
Right.
granted, at least he didn't stab himself, but he stabbed the wall at close range.
Oh,
Yes.
this is gonna be epic. Boom. He takes the spear and just right through the middle of the drow's head. The drow's head kind of like cracks open a little bit. Brain matter goes against the wall. And Drow 2 is finite.
That was just normal damage, though, wasn't it?
No, it had the crit die.
It was the crit die, yeah.
I thought you had I saw a great axe or something.
Javelin piercing.
No, javelin.
Javelin.
Critical.
That's what I'm
it's
using
all
in
added
the-
up there.
That's
Okay.
what I'm using.
Well, that's what he has. He has
Turn
a
of the
spear.
spear, yeah.
All right, can I maneuver myself in here and take the
Yeah,
main
he's-
hand, offhand attack on the drow?
Yeah, he's going to move over there, so you got just enough room to kind of...
Would that be advantage?
He's within 5 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Advantage shot.
See what you got. Nice.
Since the club is basically the same as the flint shard, just make it bludgeoning instead of piercing for the damage. Either way, without I forgot to click advantage twice.
Boom. And was it the club you hit with the second time?
Yeah, that's the club. It's just I don't have the club in here,
Right.
but it is a 1d4 with the same +6.
So you take the
To
club
hit.
and you swing across and it cracks against the drow's head, splits his head open. Once again, brain matter goes everywhere, and he just crumples to the floor. And he is done.
Now, I noticed that Fayin is dying on the ground. What would I have to do to assist him with his at least stabilize him? Would I have any idea? Would that be a healing check of some kind?
Let's see, what skills do you have?
Medicine.
There's a medicine skill. I don't know if that is used for stabilizing or at least helping someone because I'm not trained in it.
Poor fan. Let's see. Nobody has any healing spells?
I'm not a cleric,
I can't remember. There's a deal on stabilizing, I think. Hang on.
but I would know, at least some basic crap. I don't know if I have
Let's
any
see.
training.
Medicine, a wisdom medicine check lets you try to stabilize a dying companion or diagnose an illness. So yes, you can stabilize him. Well, you can roll to
Hold on, I'm
stabilize
just going to read something real quick. Okay, yeah, it would be the stabilizing thing.
Yep.
All right, so even though I'm have 0 in it, I'm gonna attempt to,
Why
Medicine
not?
check.
medicine
Push on the
check.
wound.
Yeah, push up, push down.
Yeah, basic
I'm
first
smart.
aid
I'm
of,
smart
oh,
enough
shit.
to know to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, pressure on the wound.
Now, how? What would that be against? Like,
I don't know what the DC is. Let me look.
I would
I think a medium
sort of
check is
15.
15.
Yeah, 15. Yeah. So you got a
He
17, right?
succeeded. Yeah.
Yeah. So you were able to stabilize him. Blood stops squirting, and he kind of seems a little bit more coherent.
Best I can do is cauterize it, and I don't think you want me to do that.
And
You can use your action to administer first aid to an unconscious creature and attempt to stabilize it, which requires a DC 10 Wisdom.
oh, okay.
So yeah, you beat it good.
Or that might be with the healing kit. It's something about a.
A healing kit will actually restore
Oh
actual hit
right,
points.
Yeah,
right, yeah, I
health,
see
yeah.
that. Okay, but yeah, it looks like a DC 10 to stabilize dying. If someone could find something else about it. Either way, at least a DC 15, and I got
Yeah,
it.
we'll just say you try. I mean, DC, you rolled a 17. That's gotta work. I mean,
Yeah, since skill checks are a lot different now.
yeah. Here, let me get some real quick. 1 second.
He's gonna go grab his book.
Yeah, this whole time he was sitting there like, need this damn book.
Okay. Where are the skills?
Man, I'm unconscious.
After I stabilize you, I'll start to look around to see if there's any, healing tonics or whatever.
Say a stable creature that isn't healed regains 1 hit point after 1d4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually you'll wake up, but I'd rather not carry you. I've got like
You'll
no
just be in a
strength.
coma for a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
you'll carry stool, but not me, thanks.
Don't throw no shade on stool.
In which case, I'll pick up the thing and say, oh no, you can carry the other.
Stool you could sit on potentially.
Which is why I'll carry it.
God, what a beezy. It's like, I'm gonna carry you just because I want to sit on you.
It's also cuter as far as I'm concerned, but... So we can see that it's empty now and that there's no other enemies, while he's busy stabilizing.
Yeah, and I'll tell you exactly what's in the chest here in a second. Chests.
Okay. Because, yeah, I mean, now that we can see that it's clear, I'm gonna kind of shoot past the other drow and join them. Because they're busy stabilizing themselves, because the other one was damaged as well. I'm a little more interested in what was in the thing,
Appendix
what was
on
in the
side
room.
of it. There it is.
Yeah, right now I'm focused on keeping him alive.
Uh-huh. You have fun with that. I will search the room under the pretense of, let me see if I can help you find something.
Great spell casting. You did phenomenal.
Didn't seem to need my help. Didn't want to draw attention.
Do you want us to clean the dirt off your boots while we're down here?
So salty.
I mean, at least he knows his place.
Ooh. Burn.
If you're dangling from a bridge, I may or may not help you in the future.
175.
Once again, it's not your respect. I barely acknowledge you exist. At least the other one gets acknowledgement for picking the locks, you know?
Yeah, that was finally.
I'm slightly more concerned about him dying than I would be about you dying, so.
Fair enough. At least, he could do something.
He got a pitying look, you know?
Live!
Here we go. Stabilizing a creature. The best way to save a creature with 0 hit points is to heal it. If healing is unavailable, the creature can at least be stabilized so it isn't killed by a failed death saving throw. You can use your action to administer first aid to an unconscious creature and attempt to stabilize it, which requires successful DC Wisdom Medicine check. And a stable creature doesn't make death saving throws, even though it has 0 hit points, but it does remain unconscious.
Cool.
So yes, it is.
What
DC
was the
10.
DC, though?
It's DC 10.
Okay, cool.
So you beat it heavily.
Oh yeah. All right.
I'm just jack of all trades today. Shanker, healer.
Right. But
Yeah,
master
apparently
of
it's the
none.
same as the as a death save, but you kind of get to make it with your wisdom.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Now I got to go into my trusty DMG here. Because there's an item I want to give you guys, but I forgot what it was called. $139 and $140. There we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, right now I can't find it, and I don't feel like wasting any more time. So, as you guys look in the chests, you guys find all the swords and gear that you originally put on your characters. And you do actually find... Let me pull up the party sheet here. If my fucking fantasy grounds would load, come on. There we go. Whoa. Oh, snap. Okay. I'm trying to find... There it is. Okay. And you guys find all of your equipment and the potions that are in the party sheet inventory.
Cool.
The concoctions.
And obviously,
Why
do they
not?
need to be rolled to recognize, or?
You
Right.
have to take a sip.
No, I don't think I will.
That's how you ID potions, though. Seriously.
Yeah. Considering I'm the one at the chest right now, I can make a roll to figure out what they are. Just so that, if I want particular dibs on anything. What would I roll with that?
You taste it, and it tells you what it is
I am
in
not
this edition.
tasting jack shit!
But that's how
Don't
you
put-
ID potions in this edition.
Don't put viscous liquids in your mouth. I'm a
It doesn't
drow. I
affect
know
you.
this.
I'm gonna ask, did you find any potions?
Smart.
Possibly? I'm sitting here, looking at this container of I don't know what it is yet.
Well, hand you one, damn it.
Oh, you really want to chance me handing you the randomest thing? Yeah, okay, I can do that.
Well, I'll take a sip of a random potion, see if it's a healing potion. Worst case scenario, I puke.
I would laugh.
I'll puke on you.
You're not close enough to puke on me, plus you're on the ground. And if you get up,
I don't
you'll
know.
die.
I could puke on your feet.
I would make you lick it off.
I'd like to see you try.
I don't know what you would roll under to see if you could just recall them. Would that be just regular wisdom? Like,
It would be an identification, so...
That's what I'm telling you. In this edition, from what I've read, you have to taste a potion to ID it.
Oh, okay, that's like
Here,
an actual
it's like a
rule.
legit
I'm
thing.
looking up the Reddit, see what they're saying.
because I was looking under potions. Oh, that was
Because normal items, you have to spend 1 hour just like fondling it,
right.
and then you kind of get an idea of what it is. It has to be. It's either 1 hour or a short rest to actually ID it.
It says, page 59, using a magic item. Potions are an exemption. A little taste is enough to tell the taster what the potion does.
Oh.
So it doesn't look like there's any negative effects. It just identifies it off the bat.
Which is what he was saying. It doesn't affect you. It just.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to jack with you.
We thought you were.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah, no,
I didn't. I believed you fully.
I'm
Thank
a
you,
drow.
sir.
I am programmed to go, uh-huh.
I'm the DM, and I thought you were just fucking with everybody.
It sounded very reasonable to me.
And again, programmed to go, uh-huh.
Well,
So-
I'll take a sip, and whichever one's healing potion, I'm going to help administer
If any of them.
to Fayen. Yeah, if any of them are healing potions.
Because we've got 4 of one and 1 of each of the others.
My guess is the red ones would be healing, and I'm not sure what the blue one is.
Wait, are they colored? I don't see a color.
Open the description.
Yeah, it's just in the description box. If you click on the red dragon head,
Ah.
it says this blue liquid, this red liquid.
Right. So you're going to go for one of the red ones then?
I'm going to go for one of the red ones at first.
And it is a potion of healing.
All right. I guess, is it some sort of skill check to administer potion, or just like a
Pour it down my
standard
throat.
action?
Yeah,
You
just
have to
pour it,
kiss him.
pour it, pour it in his mouth.
And that's what I do. I take a sip. Yup. My ulcer's gone, and
Oh, I'm sorry. Are the drow giving you ulcers, honey?
just being a prisoner, eating. I'm not used to drow rule.
It's where you belong.
All right, so you're using one of those, so I'm gonna put it down to 3 on the.
Yeah, one potion on Fayen.
All right.
Lucky I like him. Otherwise, I'd be contesting
And-
that.
Does that only do a certain amount, or does it? Oh, I guess
It depends on the level of potion.
Yeah. What's it called?
Or you
exactly?
can click the ID, make it ID'd.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can
yeah.
change it to a potion
Oh,
of whatever.
okay, there we go. Boom.
The little ID
So
up
you-
there.
Regain 2d4 plus 2 hit points when you drink this potion.
Okay. I guess you could roll that for yourself if you want.
You're pouring it, you roll it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Doc.
6 HP.
So that puts him at.
They don't go negatives in this. I was at 0.
Yeah. Like he's stabilized at 0, so he'd be at 6.
Wait, what?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not like the other editions where you keep track of your negative hit points. You
You either
you
die
go
or you
only
don't.
you only go to 0. And the way
Yeah.
you find out if you're dying is if you're less than your max hit points. But if any blow does you're more than your maximum hit points are past 0, then it's
Automatic
death.
0. Yeah.
yeah.
But I'm confused because when you take damage, there's a box here that tells me how much damage you have. He brought you, or you were at 0, and he stabilized you, so that would still put you at 15 damage. And then if you healed 6 damage, that would still leave you at 9 damage, right?
No, I would have 6 hit points because once you hit 0, you stop losing hit points. It's just now, if I was to get hit again by like say the drow attacked me again, if 15 points of damage, it would be an automatic failure on a death save instead of me rolling. But if he did 15 or more, then it's just an automatic death.
So the negativity doesn't count for anything except overriding a death blow.
Yeah, it just the only reason you go negative is to see is it more than your maximum hit points at whatever your level is to see if it's an automatic death. If it's not, then it's an automatic failure as a death save.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
And you've got to accrue either 3 successes or 3 failures first to either stabilize or just die outright.
Right.
A fumble on your check is 2 failures, and a critical is 2 successes.
Okay, so whenever you take 15 points of damage, then that obviously puts your hit points at 0.
Right, and if you scroll back up into combat, it showed that I was 7 over my limit. So if he'd have hit me hard enough to take me 15 or more over, then it would have been death.
How were you 17 over? It only did a
No,
total of
7.
7.
Oh. I don't understand.
If you scroll back up into combat,
Well, because it said 14. Well, actually it's 15.
Well, it's kind of like Pathfinder. All healing brings you to 0 and then heals you. It's like the whole negative thing is to determine like if you're dying or if you have it's a whole. It has nothing to do with you have to heal your negative hit points. It just means that you are dying and that you are this close from an insta death like coup de grace.
What I don't understand is it says right here, it says damage 7, it says exceeds hit points by 1, but it didn't exceed your hit points. It only did a total of 15 damage.
no, if you scroll, you're looking because you accidentally rolled a second one. The first one he did 22 points of damage.
That's
it
right.
says damage exceeds hit points by 7.
Yeah,
Status
okay.
dying.
That's right. I forgot that I accidentally rolled again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, stabilization automatically
Man, I was
brings
lost
you
for
to
a
0,
second.
period. End of story, regardless of how much damage you were
Right.
over 0.
Okay, so
And
you're
then
at
healing applied takes you up.
Yeah,
So
it's
you're
not
at 6 hit
cumulative on
points.
damage. Like I say again, it would be either a failure on a save automatic if they hit me again, or it would if the damage did enough to go over current maximum hit points.
Okay, I got you. I was confused for a second. All right. So you're at 6. Then.
And again, glad he's not dead.
I know you are. Thanks.
You did good, buddy. We're all still here.
Thank you.
All right, on your feet. We don't got much time.
Gather our gear and let's saturate the area with our absence.
So do we
Ronk, he's still
rotate through
clutching
everybody
himself.
getting their gear, basically?
I agree.
Yeah, we just kind of.
He doesn't get one. He's not special enough.
We I guess take all of the gear necessary, and just I guess have people come in and out as quickly and as efficiently as possible to get the gear distributed.
While still being sneaky.
Yeah, while still not making a ruckus.
Does any of that elite's gear look exceptional?
Not compared to what you've got.
Yeah.
How much ammunition do I have for my longbow?
Typically, you start with 20 arrows.
Yeah, that's...
So how
Okay,
many of you are
that's
gonna get pissy about me over trying to pocket those so that I have control of them.
Oh, the health potions? No, you're not going near them.
I was already near them. I was the one at the chest. I was the one that handed it to you. You don't
Rock,
even know what
paper,
else is in
scissors.
there.
Well, we're going all through it. I'm gonna make
You were
sure a
laying
healing
on the
potion.
floor. You were
Yeah,
laying
well,
on
you
the floor.
handed me the potions, unless you
A
want to
potion.
do a sleight of hand to hide them
pulled out the
before I
red
get
one.
up there.
I pulled out the red ones and handed you one.
Well, just
Oh, so I
remember,
see you have all the red ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, you can't keep the potions.
I'm the one sitting there with the bag open. You're dealing with him.
I'm gathering
Well,
my shit
yeah,
up and
like I
leaving
said,
while
if you wanna hide the potions,
No,
sure,
I'm just,
but
while
I mean,
you're dealing with him, I'm gonna start putting them in my bag.
I'm gonna notice and confront you about that. That's for sure.
Okay, are you gonna be nice about it?
No, I'm gonna be rude. I'm gonna tell you you didn't do shit in combat. You know, hand over the combat potions.
Well, I cared that he didn't die. You know I have them.
I don't care. I don't trust you with them. You can keep one for yourself. That's fine, but you know, I don't trust the drow who doesn't do anything to
I was
have
going
all
to
her
do
health
something if you
potions.
needed help. Magic is a little flashy if you haven't noticed.
I'm sure you could have figured something out, you know, to be useful at some point.
I gave you your dagger. I was useful.
I'm keeping that, by the way, too. It's my lucky dagger now.
I don't even care about the dagger at this point. I got my shit back. He can have it.
Yeah, right. Well, either way,
But
we gotta
I'll be
move.
magnanimous
I'm not
about it.
gonna.
I'll tell you that you're happy to keep it. It's a gift.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Now hand over some potions. We got to get going.
And you're just gonna let him sit there and talk to me like that, Fayan? After I was all nice to you?
I don't know. Do you even see me around anymore?
I don't know. Were you sitting there? You were still there when we were having this conversation.
I turned
wasn't.
around.
Read the chat.
I turned around and he's like gone. Left a little bit of blood trail behind.
He was like, I am too wounded to deal with the elf drama. I am going.
Oh, two elves are arguing. So surprised.
He's like, nope, goodbye.
Thanks for the heal. I'm outie.
He's already in the water.
Yeah, right. He's like, I am so gone. Fucking
Me and Stool are
spiders.
out of here.
Right? He's already grabbed stool. He's already heading for the water.
All right, come on. We got to get out of here. Hand me some potions.
Okay, I'll hand you the two that you've seen, but
Sure.
you weren't paying attention when I
Two
got
healing
the other
potions, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not paying too much attention to everything. It's
I'll take
pretty
the other two
everything's
as well.
moving pretty quick right now.
Yeah. How do
As
I-
one of the surface dwelling creatures, I still don't trust any of the Underdark creatures too well.
Aw, poor baby. I don't like you anyway. You're an elf.
That's fine.
I don't like any.
As
How
long
do
as
we
you
separate
stay out of
those
the
out,
way.
Like,
Do
how
what?
do you separate those out?
Separate what?
The potions.
Oh.
If they're getting allocated to people.
I think you just drag it to your
Yeah,
But
you
it-
drag.
adjust the
But I
quantity.
didn't get all three. That's the thing. How do I separate it so that I only get the one?
I believe you can change the number of it.
Adjust the
Okay.
quantity and drag it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that because
It's not letting us on this end. The GM
Yeah.
has to.
Yeah.
Balls. All right. I'll fix that in the settings later. So you're only getting how many?
I only get one.
I'm getting 2 of the healing potions, and I guess she's pocketing the other 2 potions we haven't tried.
I
as
have no
well.
idea what they are, but since I'm being told I can't have the other things,
All right, well, I'm just gonna
Taste
put
it.
one,
I'll taste it later when you guys aren't noticing.
3, and then give you 1. Okay, there's your 1, and then
I'm
you
gonna get the other 2 unidentified ones.
Oh yeah, that's right. Uno,
Is the Dragonborn dead or dying?
He's dead.
Well, that's unfortunate.
He failed all of his saves.
Are any of those gemstones black? It just says there's 3 of them. It doesn't say what they are. It gives an overall.
The valuable gemstones was actually from a last game that I had, but I'll go ahead and keep them
never
in
mind
here. Oh, no, we'll go ahead and put them in there because that's where they got them from. Was actually from a chest in here.
Then. Oh, okay.
So,
Are they
actually
any
doesn't
of them?
doesn't say what color they are. It just says that they're valuable gemstones.
Feyor is a jeweler. He would be very interested in gemstones.
Here comes another argument. Shit.
Right?
No, as
Well,
long as
I'll
none of
see
them
you
are
guys in
black,
30
I'm
minutes.
more than happy to give them to you. I just don't take kindly to the one that wasn't any use. Snapping with me. You were useful. You got me out of my handcuffs. You've got at least acknowledgement levels of respect.
I'll worry about jewels and gems once we're out of the prison.
I have my own reasons for caring about the black ones. Other than that, I'm not interested, so.
Racist. I'm just kidding.
Shush.
Black gems matter.
Yes, they did.
We're going to hell. Let's see.
Just a little.
Just one of the first ones.
Oh no,
Okay,
trust me, I'm
go
going all the
into-
way down.
Where is... What the fuck?
My favorite's like the Sub-Zero one.
Would I have been able to tell from any of the gear that he took that he'd be interested in those? I'll take them
There we
and,
go.
like, give them to him later.
Alrighty.
If anyone's ever asked
I didn't
about any of
ask.
my background, well, in case we were like in passing as prisoners, if anyone asked me about my background, I would fully let everyone know everything about my jeweling and whatnot.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, I have them for now. I might use them to bribe you later.
Well, before we
Fair
start
enough.
discussing backgrounds, y'all want to try to run out of here before you get caught?
Yeah, since everybody's gotten all their stuff now, we're all...
Do we want to, before we leave, do we want to cut the bridge from the other side?
No, because they'll notice that if we're going out too far where they can see us.
Yeah, that stalactite, stalagmite, whatever the hell it is,
Has
right
a sight.
next. Yeah, sure. Right next to you guys is Ilvara's quarters. So
We could cut the one that's right next to us, but
yeah,
how long would that take versus just getting out of there? Because they're not going to jump after us if they've got the lift.
Well, yeah, they got that lift anyway, don't they? I wouldn't
Yeah,
even
they'd have
worry
to.
about
They'd have
it.
to run over and jump when the lift is right there. They're just going to take the lift, and we're going to be gone by the time they get to it. So,
yeah. I mean,
do
you
we wanna
guys are
take
gonna
time
be.
cutting the bridge. Or
Yeah, I'm
get out.
I'm gonna suggest we stop wasting time fiddling with bridges or whatever and make a beeline for the
way
way
out.
down the stairs.
I'll second that because I don't want to deal with elven construction things.
Fine.
Not.
Finally, we agree on something.
All right, so all of you are gonna take off running towards this water.
I'm good.
I think we
with
should
getting
Yeah,
out.
I'm fine with that.
stealthily,
I'm fine with that. I mean, I don't think we could all be stealthy, so I'm not even gonna
We can be
bother.
stealthy-ish.
There's a difference between being stealthy like me and the "let's go, guys, come on."
Yeah, like elephant herding. Let's move cautiously but quickly.
Because there's those
Yeah,
dog
that's
things down there
fine.
too. We don't want to draw their attention and have them start making a ruckus.
Well, if they start yowling, nobody's gonna care. They make noise all the time. I'm more concerned about drawing, other
I'll-
guards or spiders noticing and starting.
See,
I'll stealth
See,
ahead
no.
to check, make sure that the way's clear.
all right, yeah, Fayin, you could take the scout front point, and then I'll be directly behind you, leading the, I guess, line, and then marching order goes, however, from that, unless like the orc or something wants to fight me as the leader of the conga line down the stairs.
So you just give him the sparklies. I see how it is, right?
No, he's hurting too much. He don't care.
Fair enough.
I could have used them to bribe him later.
Well, we could just say you have. I'll put them back.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, you did. I mean, you did. I guess get to them first.
Yes, I
if
did.
That's if you want to pocket them. I mean, I would have noticed you pocketing them probably.
Make a perception check.
Like I said, unless they're black, I don't care, so I wouldn't have tried to pocket them anyway.
Well, I'm interested in any gems.
So we'll
Hold
deal
on,
with that
guys.
later. If I notice there's a black one among the bunch, I'll demand my fair share for finding them.
Fair enough. Once we figure out what color they are.
Yeah. For right now, are you gonna go next then, Fayan? Or are you gonna?
I'm
try to
down
bring
the
up the rear?
stairs.
Yeah, Fayan's going to take the lead,
your
stealthy
shit.
scout position.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so you're gonna follow him. Then.
It would be something like
go,
that.
yeah.
He would be ahead.
You wanted
And then I would.
stool, so
I'm already down the stairs.
Yeah, Stool can follow me.
yeah. You're gonna herd the little. And the others, I'm assuming, would just kind of fall in line. None of them are gonna give us any trouble, Lyko.
No, they're all
Yeah,
they're all just gonna
yeah.
follow you.
Okay, so we'll just kind of
Okay,
herd them
fair
along.
enough. All right, so who's going to be in the back of this line?
I'm not gonna go last, and considering the orc is wounded, I'm probably gonna ask him to take up the rear position as meat shield, basically. I'll be nice about it because I'm manipulative like that, but
Rear vanguard.
yeah, it's like, you're obviously the strongest of us, and you can call.
Everybody, go ahead and roll a perception check.
You need it in the tower or just.
No, just roll it. Damn.
Shit. Okay, hold on. I noticed that we're in a prison.
You poke yourself in the eye.
You're like, I am here.
I am here.
I've got sweat in my eyes.
Or like tears.
Right?
Let's see.
Possibly. This sucks.
They didn't.
This sucks.
They didn't die and leave me alone with the drow.
All right, so, Fan, you're pretty far, but somehow you're the only one that sees Sereth just walk back into the tower. I'll put it around there.
You got just enough angle. I was going down the stairs. I kind of glanced back, I guess.
Yeah,
You're
you
trying to make
glanced-
sure that we're not like being stupid and staying there fighting over the potions. You're like, come on, guys, move your ass.
But yeah, you see Sereth kind of wandering. He's not actively being part of the group, the escape posse.
I'm gonna, since we still got the mental thing going on, broadcast to everybody what's up with the other dark elf.
Okay, I'm gonna stop and be concerned about that because I was, not the only drow, and now I am. So I guess I'll ask the orc to wait while I quickly check and make sure that he's coming.
You could communicate telepathically still with him, right?
Yeah.
Is he responding to that?
No.
Is he gonna actually wait, or is he just gonna scoff and leave me alone? Because I will leave him behind if he's gonna.
No, you guys try to communicate telepathically with him, and he just seems to be kind of shut out. He's like purposely not thinking anything.
Is he the one that thinks he was the prince, or was that?
No, that was the other
No,
thing.
Yeah, the boopadoop or whatever.
Boop-a-doop.
He's legitimately a drow. He was put in prison supposedly for killing somebody. But if he's not going to respond to me, I'm not going to risk being caught to find him. So I'm good with leaving whenever you
Unless
guys are.
what if he's going to try to betray us?
Then we better move that much faster then, huh?
Y'all are in the back, not me.
If you're staying there, is anybody going to
try to maintain.
Everybody else is following. They're getting.
Then
Yeah, I'm
we're good.
still
Yeah.
still at the point
They're
up front.
If no one else is going to,
I'm not worried about
yeah,
him. If he wants to stay
he's
there
good with that.
and do whatever, I mean, I really don't care.
Yeah.
I'll think to him like, "Come on, dude, move. You don't want to be here, but your choice."
I'll call to him as long as I can, but I'm not going to stay physically if
And
no one else
all
is
you
gonna.
hear is, "I'm not going in there."
Not going in there?
Apparently, there's something worse in that cave or some crap.
We aren't going in the cave, we're going in the water.
Yeah, but it's going to go down. We're leaving the area though, so wherever we're going, he doesn't want to go.
Oh. Okay, so I'll request everybody to just hold up a second since he said he's not going in there and ask him to elaborate.
Well,
Telling
you
him,
guys
we're
are at
not
the
going in
bottom,
the
and there's
cave.
2 guards chilling in that northern watch post. So you guys are going to want to skedaddle out of there before they notice you.
No.
Yeah, I'm going forward. That was the plan. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was the point. Is we were just gonna rush past that tower. We weren't even gonna fuck with them. We were just gonna dive for it. And if they raised the alarm by the time they got to us, it was too late.
Right.
Yeah,
So
really.
I'll call to him and I'll tell him, we're not going in anywhere. We're going down. Join us if you can make it. So.
And he just says, "Nope."
Yeah. Okay, that's on him. I'm not
Whee!
again, risking my last.
Stool as he comes down. He's all, "Ee."
He squeaks.
Yeah, I jumped. I jumped
The
down
flying
with Stool.
squeak. Everybody's swimming for land.
I'm just kind of throwing everybody out there.
Yeah, eventually we're gonna go for land anyway, so.
All right. And then before you move everybody out of the water, let's see. I'm going to have to do a few rolls here.
Of.
Creatures attacking us in the water,
Mm-hmm.
or guards hearing us.
Oh,
Yeah, did the guards see us?
Guards saw you. There was a loud alarm that filled the cavern. Kind of seems to come from everywhere, and it's just like, and it just keeps going over and over and over. And you hear guards coming out of cave or out of different.
The stalactites up top.
Yeah, and then you hear the quaggoths being released.
Yeah, I think the Ewok trumpets.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing here. Oh, yeah. So. Oops, that is not. I'll just roll this. Okay. So he's gone. And you see Runt disappear under the water.
Do we need to make any skill checks in the water?
Go ahead and roll under your dexterity in the tower.
Is this anything for athletics or acrobatics or anything like that?
Yeah. Alright.
Did mine go through?
No.
He stays a dex check.
Yeah. Damn. Alright. Nice. Alright. So you all are good.
So do we get out of the water now?
Yeah, you guys are good. Now I've got to go through everybody else here. Oops, that's not what I meant. There we go. Alright, so roll with you. This might take me a minute.
No worries.
Alright, so he makes it. So I'll put him to the side.
That's when you should have added everybody to the party sheet, and then you can use that one button. It's a check for everyone.
Oh.
That's super handy.
When you've got a large group.
Too stupid for that. Just kidding. Yep. And then, where's he? Yeah, you see, the crazy prince You see him disappear.
I'm not gonna weep over that. More concerned about losing the other
And
big fight.
then
I think there's some hentai action going on here or something.
some hentai action. What the fuck?
And
Watch too
tentacles
much
are coming up
hentai
and
to know
grabbing
where this is
everybody.
going.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Japanese koi pond.
Alright.
Can we perceive anything, or are we just seeing them disappear?
You're just seeing them disappear. Nice. So, Topsy and Turvy make it. Boopido makes it.
Oh, he's a fish. You better make
Now
it.
we're gonna see if Stool gets taked.
If stool goes down, I'm jumping back in.
I thought the fish already went down.
No, the fish was good. It was the
That looks
orc.
like the dark elf. I saw the fish disappear.
No, the orc disappeared. The dark elf's still up in the tower.
No, the fish dude's not on there.
No, it's not. You're right.
Oh no,
You
he's.
got the wrong player icon.
What do you mean I got the wrong? I just didn't put him on the map.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's see. Stool. Alright. Moment of truth right here, guys. Oh, lucky.
It's not say he's tiny. He makes it.
Still makes it, yay.
And he swims on over there. Let's see how Eldith does here. Oops. Where's she at? Well. Eldith now, Jim Jar. Alright. And Eldith and Jim Jar both make it as well.
As we are,
And
all
then
crawling up on.
We'll just say the fish guy disappears too. I don't feel like putting his ass out there.
So while we're all,
We'll give him.
listening
We'll
to
give him a
this,
fair chance here. Hold on. Huh. Damn it! He made it too.
the fish.
Wasn't that- yes. Nope. And there he is. All right.
Okay, so while we're all, hauling ourselves out of the water and, coughing from whatever the fuck we just inhaled, I'm going to, ask, the ones that made it, they had all at some point indicated that they might know a way or some place to go. So, where are we going? Who's closest? Who's safest?
Well, here's
the
the
ones
thing.
that disappeared, do we see what happened?
Nope. You
Don't
just
care.
see bubbles where they were and then nothing.
I'm hearing an alarm. We need to move. So, where are we going?
Before you guys decide that, as players, so you guys can choose to stay in a group with all of these NPCs, but if you do, I will be assigning at least 2 NPCs per player that you'll be responsible for. So you have to decide which NPCs, if you do want to keep any, which NPCs to keep, and all that jazz.
Here comes the fighting over stool.
I talked to it first. I'm gonna ask it. So if we're gonna fight over it, I'll ask.
Oh, man, you guys are gonna
I've
make,
got no
make
problem
me make
controlling
Stool
extra
choose.
characters.
Yeah.
I guess somebody, if we're gonna go, what are the crazy ones called?
I am not dealing with the creepy wants to be an elf prince. That is my vote on that. If you guys agree with me, that's on you.
Wants to be an elf prince. What are you talking about?
Didn't the crazy one survive? The one who thought he was a
No,
cursed
that
prince?
was the Quaggoth. He's dead.
Oh, okay. So we've got
Boopido's
the 2
just
dwarves.
nuts.
We've got the 2 dwarves.
Okay,
were
yeah,
rats.
we've got Tattle and Tail, whatever they're called.
Topsy and Turvy, the were-rats.
Topsy and Turvy.
They're the were-rats. We've got the dude who gambles for fun.
Jim Jar.
Duergar and two Svrfniblin were-rats.
We've got the normal dwarf girl,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Boopy Doo, is he with us?
Yeah, he's the fish dude.
Okay,
No,
Quagoth.
Bupido is the crazy guy. The
Okay, he's
Kragoth's
the crazy
dead.
guy.
Quagoth is gone.
He's the crazy guy. He's the one that I'm saying thinks he's an elf prince, not interested.
Yeah,
he's
he
dead.
is a Darrow. He's a Darrow.
Well,
Thinks
Bupido's
he's
the
an
Darrow.
elf.
No, Boopidoo. Boopidoo's Darrow.
Bupido's Darrow, yeah.
Quagoth's gone. The orc is gone.
Yep.
Okay, so the Darrow. What was his weirdness?
Bupido, he's just very talkative. He,
Compulsive gambler and he's the one.
No, that was
No,
the Jim Jar. That was the dwarf.
Bupido actually, you guys didn't get to talk to him too much, but he actually believes that he's a god. He's convinced that he can't be killed.
Right.
So he's just kind of nuts. He's got a divine plan that he plans on carrying out.
I am
So.
not down with the crazy ones.
He's just nuts. He's
Oh.
insane.
I'd say for role play purposes, the twins should probably be played by separate people. So if there's
Yeah.
conversation needed,
Yeah, and I'm good with keeping the twins. I'm good with them. And the dwarf doesn't bother me too much. The dude that gambles bugs me. The crazy guy bothers me. The fish is kind of meh, and Stool is cute. So
I would take the dwarf girl just because she is a, normal person, not an Underdark sort of race. And I mean, obviously, I want Stool, but can't always get what we want.
Here, I will.
Actually, I
will
don't
roll.
mind Jim Jar. I don't mind Jim Jar either.
I don't care.
I will roll
I'll
to
play
see
whatever.
who gets stool.
well, we need to decide who's staying before we worry about who's being played. Are we keeping all of them, or do we want to tell some of them
Right.
to hit the road and get the hell away from us because they're nuts and we don't want them bringing shit down on us?
I figure that'd be their choice if they want to head towards home or where they know is safe or whatever.
Yeah, right. I figure whoever wants to stay with the main group stays.
Right,
They'd
which is
be
why I was
outnumbered.
asking.
Well-
Okay, who knows what's safe and where are we gonna go, and just kind of follow whoever's
Well,
going.
everybody
wherever.
thinks they know where the safe place is. So, I mean, it's up to you guys to decide who you want to choose, and then I will roleplay around that. Because,
Okay, so
I say we just head out that exit right here by us, and whoever follows follows.
right.
Okay, so is
That's
anybody in
where
I was
particular
gonna go
not
with that.
going to go that way?
Yeah, that sounds fine. At the very least, I'm pretty sure the dwarf is not going to stay by herself in the Underdark.
She lives down here. What are you talking
And actually,
about?
yeah, she does live down here, but she has mentioned that her people do know a way to the surface too. So,
So if we
Well,
go
she's
this way,
she's not one of the Dirger, right? She's just a dwarf.
no, she's just a dwarf.
Duro. Yeah, but she's a
No,
a
the
dwarf that
the
lives in the
Druger
Underdark.
are an Underdark dwarf. She's not a Druger though, or Durger, whatever it's
So
called.
if we head this way, is any of them going to give us grief about going that direction? Are any of them going to refuse?
I don't know. Do you guys want to take all of them, or
Well, like that's what we're trying to figure out is how
Yeah,
let's
all of them
start
going is
breaking them
fine.
down. So if we go this way, is anybody going to refuse that we have to work around? Because if somebody's leaving, somebody doesn't want to go that way that we particularly want to follow, we're going to change our plans.
We've got two exits. I'm just curious
Yeah.
if we start moving towards this and the other's like, no, we need to go this way. That's all I want to know. Otherwise, they can all stay for all I
all
care.
right? Well, Topsy and Turvy are cool with going north.
Topsy and
let's
Turvy are.
see where everybody else wants to go. 1 second. Where the fuck is everybody?
Yeah, since we have, only minor problems with them, and those are easily remedied.
Here we go.
Is Jorlin the other drow? Is he gone?
He stayed in the tower.
If they're staying with us, you might want to look at turning on titles for icons so we can see who's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stool's the only one we recognize.
I could recognize the twins and then the fish person, I think.
But
I
which
don't
And
know
one's
which
which?
Stool
twin
and
is
the
which
dwarf.
though. Yeah.
Oh, true that. Yeah, I consider them one character.
That's not nice.
Well, they are two sides of the same coin.
No, they're two completely individual people.
Not I.
Yeah, well, that would be why I
Alright,
don't
so
like elves.
so Topsy Turvy and Jim Jar all are good for going to the North Passage.
Okay.
As far as the West Passage, that is what Eldith wants to go through the West Passage, and everybody else wants to go to the South Passage. Oh, it's except for Stool. Stool doesn't know
give a
where
shit.
he's going,
Okay.
so he's kind of a neutral party.
Like about like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so is this 3 options or 2?
3. There's the southern passage that leads past the lift.
Yeah,
So
I
I
didn't
am
consider
not
that
going
an
that
option.
way. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd rather go with the dwarf.
So are they gonna go south regardless, or will they come with us if we insist?
They're going south.
Okay, so we're not going that way. Bye, boys.
No.
Where's the dwarf think we should go?
She
Dwarf
thinks
thinks
we
you should go west.
Here.
Okay, I'm with the dwarf. I was just going for the closest exit.
All right.
Well, the closest exit was the northern exit.
I'm saying that's
Well,
where I was going
she
to go.
said
but
she
knows
was
the best
familiar.
way.
Well,
She said she's familiar, but so did the twins.
Well, they're Underdark creatures. I'm gonna trust the dwarf before them. Like, if some place is safe for, these deep gnomes and whatever, that's fine. It might not be safe for an high elf. I mean, I don't like dwarves, but I'd rather see a bunch of dwarves than a bunch of deep gnomes.
I just want to see no dark elves other than the ones that may be with us.
Right. Now, she was saying she knows a way to the surface.
No, the dwarf's people know the way to the surface. Her father is a king supposedly, and he runs trade routes to the surface. So
Right.
At the very least, we'll be safe with her people.
And the twins said their people know, or they specifically?
they just know what lies to the north, and they know that they like what lies to the north. That's it. That's all you know.
Okay.
Basically,
Well,
to the north. Well,
I
don't
mean, we
wanna
had
give
this
too much
conversation,
information away.
so
yeah. But to the north, they want to go to Blingdenstone. To the west, she's pretty sure that that'll take you to Gracklestew, and
she's pretty sure, or she does know.
she's pretty sure. She doesn't know. She's never walked around in the Underdark.
Okay.
Well, Blingdenstone's a friendly area, isn't it?
Yes.
For deep gnomes,
Maybe
yeah.
we should all, the dwarf, we want to stick with them till we can get safer passage.
And that's my question. That was why I'm thinking is I'm like, okay, do I know where I am, having been down here?
Well, Blendingstone's not that far from Menzabaranzan, so.
But that's the thing is, if I know where, because I was down here, so if I know, then
Right.
I can make a more educated choice on who I want to follow, because which way would be safer for me, depending on where they think they're going.
What do you mean you were down here?
She's from here.
I'm an Underdark drow. But did I have any idea where I was when they
No.
captured me? No, okay.
I thought that's what we agreed on.
Yeah,
So,
I
it'd
wasn't
be
sure.
kind of pointless if
I
you
mean,
knew
I don't know
exactly
where
where
the
you
school
were.
I don't
Yeah.
know where this is. That was what we agreed
Yeah,
on.
but if she can get to Blingdenstone, she'll probably know where can go from there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, that's the thing is, so if they're saying Blingdenstone is that way, and she says she thinks that the other one is that way, if they know for sure, that's the difference.
Mm.
And I mean, I can make that argument basically to the others, and she only thinks it's that way. I know Blingdenstone is safe, and it would be accepting of them, which of course they would back me on. So it's not like they're just taking my word for it that Blingdenstone would be safe.
Would a dwarf go there with us?
Could we make the argument to have her travel with us?
Hold on, I rolled.
Since we're sure.
1 second, let me see what I rolled. Yeah, she'll go with you.
Yeah, let's go that
Yeah,
way.
if she'll go with us, and we can, and I got a decent guarantee that it's safe, then that's fine with me. And Stool, of course.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna follow us, I think,
Okay.
because it didn't care. So they know for the for sure over possible.
Okay, so who's gonna play who?
There's 4 and 3 of us, so one of us gets to double up. I have no problem with that.
Well, one of you is gonna have to play. Well, actually, I'm gonna be playing Stool. So
Well, we gotta separate the. I keep forgetting Tattletale ones.
Topsy and Toby. I don't know how to enable titles on there.
Topsy-turvy. I can take 2, so just give me whoever.
I'm easy. I don't care.
There's 4. Do
Um,
we have a 4-sided die? Just roll and sign numbers.
Or there, take the one that's closest to you. I'll get the. Is it the Duergar or whatever?
The gambling.
yeah, that's the Gambler.
Okay,
Jim-
there.
Jim
Take
Bear.
the one that's closest to you.
So then I'll just take the other 2.
No, it's 1 each.
Do you want?
Oh, I'm sorry, the
Well, we
dwarf.
get the yeah. Well, do you want to double down with the dwarf?
I can take the dwarf. That's fine.
Okay.
'Cause
Fair enough.
Stool's not hard to.
Squeak!
Right.
What does Stool say?
All right. So, question is, who is Stool gonna follow the most? Dun dun dun. So
Like I
you-
said, I asked nicely whether it wanted to come.
well,
and if
here's
it
what I'm
had
gonna do.
direction.
You're both gonna roll a d20, and whoever rolls the lowest wins.
Tower or openly?
Openly.
Leica.
Openly.
Let's just do it open. Ooh,
He said who rolls the lowest wins, and now you roll high.
Well, Feyor, I know you loved your stool, but
Do what?
yeah, you cut out.
I said, Feyor, I know you loved your stool, but looks like stool's going with Keskul.
I have no contempt, seeing as that I tend to get in more danger.
He's just happy that it's safe.
Stool still likes you. He's got a little forbidden romance with you.
I'm just hoping that the little thing, convinces the others that I'm not nearly as malicious as they seem to think I am.
And y'all are going that way, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Alright. I'll go to...
Pretty much.
Alright, what time do we have here?
Noon.
12:08. So if you want, we can just go ahead and leave it right there. Or we can continue, but we're probably not going to get very far.
I'm good because I'm going to have to switch to the phone to keep going also.
Yeah, I'm fine with this one. Are we going to meet back next week or 2 weeks from now? I don't know how it's working now that we skipped a week.
Yeah. Actually, since we have pretty much an entirely new group, it's up to you guys. Do you want to do it every week? Do you want to do it every 2 weeks?
I'm game for whatever. Like say with the kids back in school, 8 a.m. Central Standard to about 2:50, doing nothing.
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't work on Friday, and it's lunchtime for me, basically, into the afternoon. So I'm fine every week. we could do, some weeks we all can't make it. We just skip to the next or whatever.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
if we need to change days, even that's cool.
It depends
Fridays
on the
work
day
the
for me.
best. Yeah.
Yeah, Friday's better. Probably the best for me as well.
Okay. Yeah, Friday's definitely the one of the few days that I can do it. But yeah, we can do it every Friday, and then if somebody does have something that comes up, it won't be a big deal if we miss a game.
Right. We'll have leeway to actually skip that way instead of
Right.
having
Yeah,
to kill off certain characters because they can't come.
Right.
Yeah, my other game I'm playing, we missed like 3 weeks in a row from missing players, and we just got back to it. So whatever happens, we should be able to make most Fridays, but if we can't make all of them, that's fine.
And if either of the other y'all have games going or need extra players, give me a holler. I'm free to jump in.
Yeah, I'm actually looking for a game as well because, like I said, I have yet to play D&D 5e. So,
But it's like all combat pretty much. Like the DM decide it's like 90% combat, and it's like all difficult combat.
Murder hobos.
Essentially, it's really what it comes down to. I think he likes killing us because it's it's just really hard
You
combat.
pissed off the DM when.